I like that idea. We've seen this shine before. Mena RD has clutched that with this character. So it's going to be very interesting. We're going to see JB versus Mena RD in a whole different matchup, in a different light. It's JB with Rashid and Mena RD with Sakura. So it definitely has to be a character familiarity thing, right? It has to be about the matchup.
Well, you said before that, you know, Rashid, oh no, anti-air not finding its mark.
Yeah, a little bit too sharp of an angle, right? But the actual cross-up, or actually the jump roundhouse from Mena RD, was also misplaced.
Nice.
Ooh,
Big jump
he
in.
sniffed that out. He reacted to the charge-up fireball. Oh,
The reversal
yeah.
gets thrown.
Great interruption. That could have been an uppercut. Here comes, oh, the counter hit conversion from JB, giving him the just business tech. I like that. It's just
Pop
business,
the briefcase on him.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
okay.
interrupt. Actually,
You're
I
doing
think
a lot.
that's natural,
You're doing a
actually.
lot.
Stand light kick from certain ranges is actually just going to catch. That startup of Whirlwind from Rashid, I'm
Yes.
interested to check
Yes.
it, actually.
100%. You are right on the money with that, Steve.
Oh, tries to get through. I need to find out how fast the Sakura's fireball. Because that was crazy. I actually thought that EX spike was going to hit. Shimmy right there. Catch.
Oh.
Nice.
Wow, wow, wow. Nice and easy. JB with a whiff punish. Crouch short. Very risk averse on that. Didn't want to throw out any heavier normals. That crouch light kick is pretty quick. Or quick enough, I should say. Forward throw. Being able to pressure with a low medium kick. Mena RD trying to find the mark. Man, JB has walked under these jumps so many times. The side switch, Mena was ready.
Oh, eats the EX fireball. Yeah, you got to hold that.
Roundhouse. Yes, sir. That is plus. Plus indeed. Don't want to press a button in between that. It leads to heavy damage. But look at all this life that Mena RD has. He's going to take that little tickle of damage.
EX.
Again, sneezing on him. Uh-oh. Bust out. EX. Sakura uppercut.
Oh, you do it, I could do it too. Lively still in favor of Mena at this point. Wow, was that a punish on the V reversal?
Without a doubt in my mind, Steve. He had it planned.
Big jump in.
Nice.
Actually just finds an opening. Uh-oh, eats an EX. This isn't good.
Ooh-wee.
Mena RD goes in with the throw. You got to watch the walk speed and that throw range of Sakura, man. It's really scary, and it's really, it just, instantly she just comes into your space like, hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Hold this throw.
She
Oh, you
walked-
thought I was going to be close
She
fireball.
walked in without taking her shoes off. That's disrespect. She just walked right in there. Oh, speaking of, trying to go past the fireball with the V skill, just timed a little bit off. Now I'm really curious about that recovery on fireball as well.
That's what I was saying. Like, I saw that. I was like, wait a minute now. That EX Eagle Spike just didn't hit her in time before she
Yeah.
recovered?
And then the V skill as well. Stun is a factor here. Instant jump, Eagle spike.
Activate.
EX.
Knockdown, no meter, or no read on the anti-air. Forward medium punch, and now the screen.
Oh,
How do you
nice
throw that?
Are you
Wow,
serious?
that was crazy.
What did I say? I said you
Good
got to be
job.
careful. The walk speed and the throw range, and literally just.
That was right when Rashid.
The nature of
the
it, okay, the
tornado.
problem is defense. I want you block one light punch and the bad dash, okay?
Okay.
Would have been perfect, right? That's why you banned. Well, I guess, you know, the Mena at first, I mean, the Mena Birdie ban at first probably wouldn't have worked out.
Nope,
But
nope, not at all. It would have been Sakura all the way, as we see it right here before our very eyes.
Ooh.
Sakura is the choice right now. Mena RD looking to be undefeated with this character, or so it looks like.
oh, big jump in. Look at the damage she just did. Oh, my gosh.
And the amount of control, too, from Mena RD, choosing when to go all in with that meter, very important, because it leaves her at plus, in a plus situation for herself, especially after EX Fireball.
Spacing, looking for a jump, I can tell you right now. Oh, the crouch
Nice.
short.
Yikes.
Confirmed from the V skill after the crushing. Good check. 50 seconds about left on the clock. Man,
Oh, there we go. Finding the right distance and the timing is JB with the V skill, but the
Nice.
back throw is more than enough. Mena RD
No,
looking
it's
at
okay.
match point with a character he pulled out from his giant bag of characters, right? You
Oof,
mentioned this
big
time and
jump
time
in.
again. He's got so many characters under his belt.
I've seen this guy play at Cammy, all sorts of different characters.
Karen as well. Oh,
The reversal is blocked. Needs to be careful playing that footsie range. Not that careful though. That crouching heavy punch. Confirmed. Working on a perfect right now. That's JB. getting the perfect
Nice
in this
opens.
second game, second round. This still leaves Mena at set point. So you need this round at this point if you're JB. Knockdown from the low forward EX fireball, and the ground game is already back in control. 2 throws and have eaten an EX as well.
Oh, same side, no unlocked side
Whoa.
switch. I got mixed. JB did not. Uh-oh, close to stun. Anti-air crouch, medium punch. Do it again. No, he would have ate a ton of damage if he tried it. Nice work from JB pulling back. What discipline he's showing in this situation.
He's going to need a lot of it if he wants to run this back full CA. Full trigger just gets
Oh.
baited with the whip punish right there. Knockdown. You're going to need every one of these instances if you hope to win. There's 1 bar V reversal on the side of Sakura, so that means you got to, she just got it. And spins it on the V reversal.
I
That means you're
like
feeling
that.
confident in the end of this round.
Oh, yeah, I think that's perfect because she has just enough life to build herself another set. Ooh.
You better be careful doing that. Got to be careful of the EX.
Oh, boy, you mentioned about that EX, right?
Oh my gosh.
You got this.
Duke, you're done.
Not enough.
No. Oh my
no.
gosh.
Not like this. V-trigger is active. You're going to be wary of these fireballs.
No.
Whoa.
Head on the
Nice.
landing.
Why would you go forward? Why would you go forward? This puts the weight on Oil King. If Smug loses, Oil King will have to go through both Mena as well as Gamer B. The only thing that's going is that the fact that it's Seth, and I'm not even sure how much experience Oil King has versus a Sakura at this point. So we're just in unknown territory. This is uncharted territory that these characters are going to have to deal with. These players are going to have to deal with.
Dynamite, the last time they met with UIU, they swept them 3-0. Smug is in a position to do that yet again, but Oil King is not going to let him do that. In fact, he's not going to let Balrog charge up that V-skill too. Now it's all Oil King already. It'll be a slippery slope when it comes to facing off Oil King.
And I'm going to tell you right now, Smug loves to use that target combo. So on Wake Up, I'm looking for it at this point. Punish.
Keep the meaties tight, man. Don't let them get away with
Mm-hmm.
it. Yeah, that's exactly what Oil King's doing.
Oh, big jump
Oh,
in.
boy.
And now I got all that damage back, and I got a V-skill to sit on. Nope.
You stopped
shoulda
the
known.
activation?
I knew exactly what it was. I was like, well, don't do that in the open. What are you doing?
That was ridiculous. Oh, you're dead.
Big damage. Ow, ow.
That was absurd. The
Bro.
reaction times, I wouldn't be surprised. I know I'm calling it early. I wouldn't be surprised if that itself was the play of the day. Being able to stop V-trigger 1 activation like that with a read.
You have to be careful
Ooh-wee.
walking back versus Balrog, right? Especially, that's the problem with V-Skill 2. That's what's good about V-Skill 2. You're fighting Balrog, you're just going to back up because you want that distance to just punish the dash punch. And you can still neutral jump in a lot of these instances. That's why V-Skill 2 is strong, because the minute he gets V-Skill 2, you're not backing up. You're going to back up, but
Oh,
that's
I would
because
back
you didn't
up.
want to be there from the beginning.
To be honest with you, I'm not fearing Balrog's options when it comes to low, right? The only thing he has off of the low is his target combo. It's a V-trigger. And speaking of, right, that trigger is winding down as Oil King gets his own. That Isar doing mad damage. Oh, yeah, on the juggle, nice and easy. Check in with the shimmy, low medium kick to seal the deal for round 2 of game 1. And again, as you mentioned, the low is coming from Balrog. Not a real threat until he has maybe V-trigger 2, but even then, you're not eating too much damage unless he resets you.
Now, I think the minute he gets free, he's going to go for that V-skill, right? So that means if he doesn't have it, you got to go in.
Yeah,
Make him spin V-reversal. Don't even give him a chance to get that damage and come back. Big damage on the table. Here comes Oil King and the stun.
delay.
Not going to kill.
I like that delayed normal there from Oil King, knowing Smug's tendencies, but the throw is going to be more than enough.
Nice, clean.
I'm probably going to tell you what happened. He probably woke up and did like a button and probably just threw the recovery of the normal, or the startup of the normal. Because I'm pretty sure Smug probably tried to hit a button there just to make sure he does it. Smug likes, this is a complete read on me. Smug likes to wake up, especially in these situations, up close, do jab. Maybe
Yeah.
the throw clean, he didn't see it coming, but I
It's-
think he threw a normal.
A lot of the times, it's because Smug likes to throw out delayed normal, so he's catching the startup of these normals so many times, and a lot of players have caught on to that. In fact, that's the advice they give to each other. It's like, hey, when you're facing off against Smug, don't be afraid to throw it.
Great
buffer.
interrupt. That was such a great interrupt.
Oh,
Once
and speaking
again,
of,
told you,
target
loves to do
combo.
those targets up close, man. Ooh, empty jump. Throw.
Big anti-air, very important. Not letting Oil King get that. Again, off the lows, only threat is when he has V-trigger, you had to see it coming, right?
Watch out for the V-trigger.
Oh my God!
Big,
Steve.
nasty hooks. This dude got kicked out of the league for a reason. probably because he's stepping on people's toes and command throwing them. You can't do that in boxing, bro.
Not in boxing at all, ever. That's just dirty.
That's actually cheating. That's why they call him the Dirty Bull.
I thought
That's why it's the name of the casino, the Dirty Bull.
It's the Golden Bullion. What do you mean?
Oh, man, my bad. No, it actually, he had an attack called the Dirty Bull. I think that's the name of it.
Yes. Oh, big crush counter incoming. Bring him over. Is he going to do V-skill too? No, he's going to apply pressure even more.
Nice.
A crouch fierce for that shit.
Let's go. His defense is not good.
Yes,
He doesn't want to play. He doesn't want to block.
yeah, you should win the player matchup. Like, he's doing mad stupid stuff. Let's go.
Ended here, says Mena RD. Potential last game of the set here, 1 game apiece. If Oil King can get this game, he will have a chance to win this back, but he still has 2 more players to go to. One of them, that guy that just said something, Mena RD, and right behind him, GamerB.
All right, a lot of this pressure. He tried to interrupt. You saw that delay, but Oil King getting the stun. A good amount of damage. Not going to kill yet.
That was a lot of damage.
Oh,
A good
what a
amount of
tech.
damage in my ass. That was a lot of damage.
Oh, not quite there yet.
Chill. You gotta
Bunch
chill.
Of lows? Yeah, a bunch of lows incoming, right? You had to wait. Another delayed tech on the side of Smug. That's got to be vital information. If I'm Team UIU, I'm pointing that out for Oil King.
Dash punch. See, and that's exactly what I was talking about. Long as there's no V skill active, you get to move around. But if you back up too far, he's definitely gonna power up and then he's gonna get comfortable. He's going, all right, if you hit the ground again, then you gotta hold this dash punch.
Yeah.
But more active. But look how much chip damage he's done already. Whiff punish.
You know,
Air
you're
to air.
absolutely right. Smug has been kind of teasing that range to see how Oil King's going to react. But that target combo has been pivotal. Exactly what he needed for that V-skill activation, too.
Great anti-air. Gets the crush. Rashid still in trouble. Life lead in favor of Balrog. Catches him.
You're dead.
No.
Nice.
You're
Oh,
100%
man. I didn't
dead.
think he was dead. I
That
forgot
is
he had the
V-skill
V-skill.
2. EX V-skill 2 adding extra damage and that juggle state, absolutely on point for Smug. Looking at match point. Same for Oil King.
Oof.
Pause frames.
And once again, this dude is back in the corner. This is not good. You don't want to be here versus Smug.
Not at all. You
You
don't want to be in the corner against any boxer.
Anti-air, same side. Oh, so good.
Forward throw. Not the same kind of Oki. This is Season 5 this time. Ugh. Season 5 of Street Fighter 5 again.
Interrupt.
Ooh, boy.
And there's that V skill. This is not good. Jab found it small.
Oh, that could have been huge, but even better for Oil King. Another chance.
The V skill's still there, though.
Plus frames again. +3 situation. Oh my gosh. He's trying to take advantage of all of it.
Air to air. We've seen him do it time and time again.
Again?
Why would you jump off the? Why would you go off the backboard again?
He's brave. Oh, that could have been a big confirm.
yeah.
Even bigger stop, and Smug
Nice,
does
nice,
it
nice.
again for Team Dynamite 3-0.
Eighteen pro players from across the globe. Top 8 places, ranking premier event winners, even Capcom Cup champions. So many different paths, and what seems like an endless array of characters has led them all to this very stage. And as far as you and I, we have the pleasure of seeing those paths collide. Ladies and gentlemen, I am your host, Hollywood, Raw TV, and this is Street Fighter League.
That is going to spell victory.
You got it.
JB is in his head right now.
How'd you do that?
My God, he is feeling it.
Oh my gosh. The matches. Let's go.
He said, nah, hold this medium.
I double dog dare you. Find me better Street Fighter. I dare you. Find me better Street Fighter. I implore you. Send the signal out. I dare you to find me better Street Fighter because Street Fighter League delivers. Man.
Street Fighter League Season 3, week number 12. We're back at it again with another week of amazing team battles of Street Fighter V. My name is Vicious, here with Tasty Steve, doing all these numbers on his hands, but the only numbers that you need to know is the fact that week number 12 means we've only got a few weeks remaining.
That is definitely true. We've seen weeks and weeks of action up until this point, and now every battle is going to affect the playoff view going forward. A lot of these teams seem already poised, right? We see Alpha 3 looking like the team that's already cashed their check to get the playoffs. And I feel like all these other teams, including a team like All In, might be in a lot more trouble than it looks, right? Because you still have Dynamite that's trying to come up. You see Psycho Shinobi getting back in the swing of things as well. So honestly, I'm very interested to see what this playoff picture is actually going to become. We've already looked at Street Fighter League. We know we have to look at Nemo, Tokido, as well as Daigo as one of the final teams here. I can't wait to actually figure out who it is. But this week is going to be crazy. But before we even get into that, we should definitely talk about the standings going forward. Right now, we have UYU sitting at the bottom at 0-7. We have Psycho Shinobi at 3-5. Nasser will be in there at 4-3, tied with Team Dynamite with another 4-3, of course. And then All In holding steady at second place, 5-3. And, of course, Alpha 3 leading the pack with 6-1.
And if you guys are wondering how we got there exactly, we've had 15 weeks of regular season play here at Street Fighter League, all leading up to that playoff week. Week number 16, the big one, where we determined the top two teams facing off against Team Japan to go to that Street Fighter League Grand Finals. Again, there's a lot on the line here. As Seiko has been so kind to sponsor us as well with those Seiko watches. Again, we've been awarding halfway through the season a brand new Seiko watch with the Street Fighter V characters, as well as the end of the season, as well as the winners of the entire thing. So again, there's so much on the line. There's even more on the line when he talks about the cash prizing. $150,000 on the line for the first place team.
Yeah, things are getting kind of crazy here, man, because $150,000 is nothing to sneeze at in any kind of, and no matter what kind of market you live in, that's still house buying money. Of course, it is the same dance. It is a 3v3 Waseda style format. That means these teams will pre-select their orders and they will play head-to-head in a 2-out-of-3 set. Whoever wins that set will rotate to the back of the queue. Whoever loses will be eliminated. And if there is a team member who does make it from the opposing team, they will have to face against the remaining member of the opposite team until we have only one remaining. That will be the winner of this week's team battle. But because we have two of them, of course, every week, and then you have to include those bans, which right now, since we're in the second half of the season, is really showing its worth, especially for some of these teams who have been hit really hard in that first half of the season, a.k.a. Cabo.
And again, you got to be paying real close attention. We mentioned it earlier. Seiko, as a sponsor, will be awarding the play of the day throughout the entirety of this week's matches, right? So be sure to keep your eye on who you think the play of the day is going to be. As we have lined up for you this week, it's going to be our first team battle, Alpha 3 versus UYU. And when it comes to the next team battle, Nasser versus Dynamite, all important here to determine their standings. They need to be and stay within the top four, I should say. So that's going to be very, very important.
I'm really interested to see what the matchup's going to be for them, Nasser versus Dynamite, but I'm also interested in what UYU's plan is going forward. I mean, if they're really just trying to, throw a wrench in things, I actually like that. Take it as serious as possible up until that point and make somebody else feel a little hurt as well because they're trying to stop them from making that playoff picture. So it's very much about to get intense.
Well, we're going to see how it works out again between these 4 teams. Everything counts here. You have to make sure you get as little L's as possible while maintaining these W's in the team battles. Who's it going to be? You guys make your choice. We're going to find out after this break.
Paraneural device expansion completed. Pseudo personality asset is imported properly. Biological brain connected. Dawn unit 0. Startup sequence will begin.
Well now, little piece of junk. Time to wake up.
Dawn unit 0. Activate.
Well, Jody, who is a piece of junk?
Install.
Show me something worth taking. Your data is now useless. Witness the power of the content engine. This is the power of the king! Your data will reside in me for eternity.
We hope you guys have your predictions ready because it's about to go down. Street Fighter League Season 3 with week number 12. My name is Vicious, back again with Tasty Steve. Again, if you guys didn't know, well, now you know. I might have forgotten to intro us earlier, but all things aside, Steve, keep it together. You got to keep it together for me, man. We have ourselves quite the showdown. Alpha 3 versus UYU coming up first. Now, Alpha 3, I believe, is going with a very interesting ban pick. They decided to ban Falk, which we haven't seen from any of the team members here. Why do you think that is, Steve?
So I'm not sure why that is. I know for a fact JB, Kami, or Oil King, neither of them have a Falk, right? Not one that they're willing to play. This Falk ban just seems like a slap in the face to me.
You know, I mean, we saw what that could kind of do to you from previous seasons, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure they're feeling as confident as ever, and it says, and they're pretty much saying no matter who we ban, it's not going to matter, even if we actually went for a real ban choice. As they're putting up Punk first, CJ Truth, Nephew as the anchor. They're looking as confident as ever taking out UIU, but UIU also has a pretty serious ban this time. The Kami ban, right? Okay, they are going with the Kami ban. The order is going to be JB, Kami, and Oil King. Again, they're looking to throw some wrenches in some gears, right? This is their main objective. It's like, okay, we may not be in the running, but we're still going to try our hardest, right? So again, now CJ being the targeted ban, I do believe we have Rob TV standing by with CJ Truth. I want to know what's going on in the minds of Alpha 3 through CJ.
I am here with the Italian V-neck Don Dada. How you doing, CJ?
What's up, Rob? How we doing?
I'm feeling extremely good right now. One of the biggest issues that I have with my game is my anti-air. I love, playing on the ground, with punish, so on and so forth. But when it comes to anti-airing, it feels like it's something that I have to focus on a lot. You're known to, have the best, at least top 2 anti-airs in the world. Are you focusing on that? Like, how do you actually go about anti-airing so consistently?
No, to be honest, I think it's just muscle memory. I've been playing a DP character for like probably 7-8 years at this point. Fei Long in Street Fighter 4, now Kami for most of Street Fighter 5. When you're doing something that long, you better get good at it, right? And I think it's just muscle memory. Like, I don't think my reactions are better than anybody else's or anything. It's just, I'm just used to seeing jump-ins, and then, my hand just does
automatically
does the motion, yeah.
Well, another thing that seems automatic for you guys is winning at this point. Speaking of Team Alpha 3 in general, it seems like it's damn near effortless for you guys at this point, even when it comes down to the clutch situation. So where's you guys' mindset right now? I remember Shim, when I interviewed him, he spoke on the fact that going into the match with you guys, they're the ones who really needed that win more than you.
Yeah.
So maybe they will end up being hungrier than you. And you guys are in a happy mood, but it seems like you still play hungry.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. I mean, we're competitive guys. We don't want to lose, right? Doesn't matter what game it is, exactly. If it's tournament casual, it doesn't matter. None of us want to lose. So, and I think maybe the pressure hurts them a little bit, I mean, it could be great to have that hunger to try to, stay in the playoff picture, but at the same time, maybe you play a little tighter and maybe we play a little looser,
So a team that doesn't want to keep doing what they've been doing is a team that you're going to be going up against next. Team UIU. Right now, unfortunately, they're 0-6. But obviously, it's like everything's on the line with every game they play right now, even from a pride standpoint.
Yeah.
Are you guys taking them just as serious as you would take it all in? Like, is there? So there's definitely no freebies being given out.
No, absolutely not. We're not going to go in there and try to, be nice or anything like that.
Yeah.
We're going to be just as mean to them as everybody else.
That's true championship.
They're due.
Yeah.
But, we have to stop them from beating us and
let them get that dub.
Yeah, somebody else. Hopefully it'll be 0-7 next week.
So as far as damn, that's how rude it is. But as far as just strategy going into that match.
So we're really just focusing on Oil King and JB because now they get to play their characters. So we gotta.
Kami's gonna stomp y'all out for that disrespect.
Whoa! What's the disrespect?
This disrespect is complete. It's pure disrespect. You think just because my man look like Snoop, Travis Scott, all that stuff like that he's not way up, but he actually is.
I never said he was bad.
Okay.
I just said we have to focus on the Rashid.
All right, man. Well.
There's two of them.
We'll see.
There's two of them. There's one Akuma.
We'll see if that focus gets you guys another win going up against Team UIU. You guys have been amazing so far. It's been a pleasure to watch. And likewise, it's always a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you, Rob.
My God, CJ Truth.
So the confidence coming in from Alpha 3 is definitely not a surprise for either of us. Again, coming from that week 1 emotional loss, they had to bring it back around, and they sure have, honestly. Since then, they've been on a winning streak, pretty much undefeated if you exclude that first week. Very, very interesting to see what UIU has planned. When you look at the team UIU, you're looking at, Kami, JB, and Oil King. We were talking about JB and Oil King being the targeted bans for majority of the first half.
Yeah.
I do think Kami letting him rock has been actually pretty good for UIU, right? They were thinking, okay, maybe Kami doesn't need to be the targeted ban right now. We're going to go for this two for one immediately. But Kami's actually been putting in a lot of work.
But I would love to hear Kami's take on it. Let's go out to Rob TV on the stage with UIU's Kami.
I am joined by one of the most fashionable guys in the FGC. My guy, Kami. How you feeling, bro?
Well, the generic answer would be, you know, good and stuff. But
the truth, though.
And truthfully, not so good. Because, you know, in general, our team hasn't, you know, been performing as well as I think we could be.
I always feel like you're someone who's like a super chill dude. Does, you know, the performance numerically that you guys have had so far actually frustrate you at all or piss you off?
So I would say we're definitely frustrated because we know that we could play better than this. Like, you know, when it's CPT-wise or whatever, like JB Oil King, like they've made Capcom Cup, some of the best players in the world.
You've had some good placements your damn self, too.
Yeah, so.
I actually felt like, you know, the fact that you didn't have Rashid in the first half, I felt like, you know, it's great that you guys have Rashid now. I did wonder if that might put some pressure on it, though, at the same time, because you didn't have it in the first half. And then, you know, now for you guys to have it, do you think that you guys feel any added pressure? Like now, oh, then now we got Rashid, we need to hurry, you know?
I would say maybe 50-50, not so much. I feel like the only pressure would be is that, you know, Rashid is a good character and they're both like the best players with him, but if you run into, even if we're destroying a team or whatever, if you run into that one team where it has one player that loves fighting Rashid,
and that seems common. There's always that one dude.
You know, Rashid has played so much, so like everybody pretty knows the matchup or whatever. Like he's
for
been
a couple
broken
years
every
now.
season. So there's people like for Punk, for example, like he never loses to Rashid. Like he just loves fighting Rashid or whatever.
You guys got 3 more games left. How important is it for you to take at least one of these teams out?
I would definitely say it's important. You know, we aren't just aiming for one. We want to beat all of the remaining teams. You know, even if we beat all of them, I think there's a team with a record that's like 2-5 right now. So even if we beat all 3 and then the other team beat only one, like we got tied up somehow or we pushed forward, I don't think, you know, make it like we of course want to make it to the playoffs, even though there's the bans reset, so then they would just ban Rashid again or whatever. But we want to make it to the playoffs and ban other teams as a moral victory. But considering how it goes with the scores and points, even if we was tied up, I don't think
they might have to.
I don't think we would be able to. So like at this point, we're just trying to take teams to the Shadow Realm. Like, we just gotta take teams out.
For everything, bro, I would be on the same thing.
We
like,
just gotta take. If we
so
going
you specifically
down,
do want
to.
Like you're not about to be happy either, bro.
If your record bad or whatever, you done. Like we straight going to the Shadow Realm. You think people know Oil King JB to be random or
we ain't got nothing to lose.
We got nothing to lose, so we all going to the Shadow Realm. So it's whatever. If we go down, we bringing somebody with us.
Bro, Team UIU, call me. I mean, obviously you guys are one of my favorite teams and one of my favorite orgs in the FGC in general. Definitely a top class organization. And I'm definitely looking forward to seeing if you guys can ban a couple of squads to the Shadow Realm, bro.
I like that attitude going forward, right? Aware that the playoff season might not be the best destination, but it does not mean you can't flatten a few tires of the other teams on the way. I'm just saying.
Just throwing a bunch of caltrops on the way over?
A whole bunch of, look, AAA can't help everybody, right? I feel like if at this point, if you know where you stand, but you still have games to play, why not take somebody with you, man? Why not bring a few more tiers to the other teams still remaining here in Street Fighter League?
That's totally fine with me, man. I want to see some tiers. Either way, we got ourselves the match ready. It's going to be JB going up against Punk right off the bat. Team UIU versus Alpha 3. Again, UIU looking to throw some wrenches and some gears. As we mentioned before, JB free to rock the Rashid. Punk is going to be using that Karen for the most part. We're going to see how it throws down right now. Here we go. It's going to be Punk versus JB. It's going to be nice and smooth. Don't you worry about it, Tasty Steve. This is going to be a Seth instead. No Karen play coming from Punk.
All right, I want to see exactly what happens.
Oh, just within range. That's going to be such a problem in the neutral, right? Once Seth just has a tandem engine pick, you got to be really wary about throwing out some of these normals as your Rashid.
As well as just the fact that look at the range that Rashid controls, right? That crouching heavy punch.
I love that confirm. I love that confirm a lot.
Just the range that Rashid controls. That B skill is going to be something that's going to work out a lot more times than not, right? But then you start jumping and then you get the read, right? I'm thinking that you're going to be instantly ready for it. Go for an anti-air, jump in light.
Oh, that could have been even bigger. But yeah, I like that from Punk. That was going to be a V-trigger activation regardless, right? Hit or miss. Or hit or blocked, I should say, to be specific.
There you go. You got to use it. You have to be careful on this neutral versus this character.
I like Oil King calling what's plus and what's negative to help JB out just a little bit.
I like that part. I like that part a lot. Great team coaching, a dynamic we have not seen. Great interrupt. The interrupt, former teammates right here, going head to head. This time UYU going to the sponsor team. Alpha Punk gathers a new band of miscreants to go forward in Street Fighter League on Season 3. And this is not looking good for JB starting off.
Oh, that's a confirm. The hands into the critical art.
My man is using Hecaton Craze in neutral. CA confirm, and that's going to be the first game going to Punk.
Do you know how to punish the V skill one?
Yeah.
I want you way late at the start to offense, okay?
But don't look for it too much because Punk doesn't really do it to where it whiffs. So don't look for it too much.
I'm really, man. Okay, first game. That's going to go to Punk. Big jump in with the heavy kick. Mixer to the corner. I like that. Gets the hit, but a small trade right there. Not going to get the combo confirmed. Oh, that V skill
this time. Yeah, Kami and Oil King were telling JB, don't look for it too much, right? Just keep playing your game, but just be weary of it. Don't, like, focus your game plan around the V skill usage.
You just have to be wary of that range, right? Like right
100%.
here, this is the range you need to be careful of. That V skill is still going to help out and just completely avoids that V trigger one from Rashid.
Yeah, once that back throw, or excuse me, once that eagle spike happened, Seth was just holding down the
Punish.
block.
Walking up
Down
full throw.
back,
Nice
base.
call out by Oil King for the punish. Punish. Not dead,
It's
but
okay.
you're in trouble.
Double dash forward. No, he just dashed once for Yoki. Checking the low with the low medium kick instead. Lead trigger is on deck for both players. Activation. Is there going to be a view reversal? There sure is. Oh, he's chasing him down.
Back throw, you're done.
A little overzealous on that. We see kind of Punk nonchalantly throwing out that V trigger 2, chasing down Rashid on the other side.
I'm still impressed that he actually he's using V trigger 2 right now versus JB, who was actually a ridiculous Rashid player. Taking my man lightly right now. But if this match can be won,
Nice.
they will have effectively thrown a wrench already in the game plan. This could put other teams up. UYU might not go up, but these other teams can definitely go up. But it's not over just yet.
Yeah, that is also negative too. The stand medium punch from Seth. It allows the opponent to get their turn back, but I just think maybe it's a range thing. JB just didn't want to fire.
Oh, crouch short. Got to be careful. Full CA and trigger on the
he
table
missed
with
the
no punish.
That's fine. Oh boy.
So no V trigger?
Axe kick barely missing.
I mean, I didn't get punished because it's broken.
That's not fair. My V trigger 2 looking so good today.
Yeah.
I couldn't watch the second round because I was laughing too hard.
Bro, it should have worked, right?
He just sent it all the way across the screen.
Bro, it should have hit him. I had the tech for that. I saw it, bro. Yeah, I believe you, bro. You had him. It should have worked.
Punk saying he had the tick. I don't know about that. One game apiece here. Big jump in again.
Good conversion there from JB. Oh,
And his
big
ground
counter.
pressure is looking good.
Oh, great time to use that spinning mixer. Catching the start
Okay,
of
nice.
that V
Give
skill
me
1.
reversal.
Locking down Punk
Whoa.
in this corner. This is great for JB. Just keep applying this pressure, all this great life. You got to expect the axe kick on the way out, and the big jump in instead.
Big damage. And the
Damn.
game, that's one round, one more point.
Oh my God.
And UYU just helping each other out a lot right now.
Wavy skill.
I like
wavy
that.
skill.
Don't overextend. Don't end up being in the corner. Very, very wise. Because
You're
again,
coming.
once you lose that momentum, once Punk escapes that corner, then it might be a whole different story. It's what? Yeah, V trigger on deck.
told you.
All the
Yeah,
meters.
that's right.
Take the throw.
Another throw afterwards. Not gonna
Kami.
dash up.
Kami on the strats. Oil King on the frames. It's like a band up there. The UYU band. V reversal. And just slow-paced game right here. Punk knows that he can't lose another round.
Oh.
Just teasing with that crouching heavy punch. Axe kick off the backboard. Catches Rashid.
Okay.
This is not looking good. hold that jump in after the knockdown. Rashid still trying to fight out of the corner.
He still had V-skill on top of that too. Nice and easy confirm. Punk tying it up here in game 2. Again, JB is still in the lead, right? He still has match point up on deck. Punk has not won a game yet.
Once again, all these rounds, all these matches do count. And I already spoke about what could happen and what has happened in seasons past. Taking these bans lightly. Putting yourself in a bad situation just for the sake, I don't understand it.
At this point, you want to aim for the top 2 spot. You want to be on the winner's side of things during playoff season.
Nice.
Whew. Okay, this is pretty huge for JB. Now getting this momentum once again in this corner. Out of there, that's negative.
Ooh,
and he walked out of there and
whiff
whiff punish.
punish.
The throw. Not going to throw him this time. He's just hanging out. Punk is just going to be creating some space. Uh-oh.
Back to the corner. One more hit can close out right now for UIU.
Ooh,
and Punk
really?
goes by the wayside. Officially eliminated from the queue. Kami makes his way up. You see CJ coming up to the podium to get some games in. But I can tell you right now, what is CJ going to play? That Colleen might be the go-to move. But you see a full-powered Kami at this point. And I feel like this is definitely in the UIU wheelhouse right now. This is definitely something that could net them their first victory. Taking Punk out of the queue, he puts that pressure on his team, and this kind of goes against what Punk was saying, right? He said, if it's up to me, they'll never lose another set.
No, without a doubt. I'm in the same sentiment. What I'm more concerned about right now is the matchup after this one, right? So CJ Truth and Kami, that's going to be, Kami being able to rock his main, either Seth or Akuma, whichever he so pleases against Colleen. Now I'm looking at Oil King and Nephew, too. I don't know how often Nephew's faced off against Oil King. And I don't know how many times Oil King has fought off against Colleen's, right? Outside of the realm of Street Fighter League. I think if I'm Alpha 3, I would have gone for the best possible band pick I could at this point.
Well, I mean, it would have been Akuma.
It should have been.
It should have been Akuma.
It should have been either Seth or Akuma. Literally either one of them.
I don't know why we're not running Akuma in this matchup. If I'm Kami, I'm looking at Akuma. If he's playing the Colleen, I mean, but if you get hit, it is going to hurt.
To be fair, we also thought it was going to be Colleen, but this is the second time we've seen Nikali from the likes of CJ Truth. Whatever he put in the data was completely wrong, unless he was just lying to us.
Got to be careful with those jump ins. Nikali definitely has a dragon punch. Is that right?
Nice.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Installing.
Okay,
and that's what I was talking about with the axe kicks.
Yeah.
Instant dash up, hold this pressure.
That's not going to work if you do it close.
I know.
Oh, that could have been a big anti-air, but Kami just choosing to let it rock. Wasn't ready for it.
Oh, not ready for the jump in. Goes for the axe kick instead. Recovers, but not able to get the punish.
Yeah, dashing up and getting that crouch medium punch was crucial for CJ Truth, right? If Seth got up close, it would have been pretty difficult to get away. You know, I'm really liking this watermelon color scheme.
Nice.
I'm really digging it,
I didn't notice that he had that color scheme. All right. Forward throw in this corner. What's the meaty situation?
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice.
I like this.
Careful.
Nice.
Was that a whiff punish?
That was definitely a whiff punish.
Oh my god, and he used the disc guidance from the V-Skill 1? That was sick. That was actually sick.
I told you, man. Kami with the swag.
That
First
was
round.
so cool. You rarely get to see that. That was nice. Nice little touch there from Kami.
Back dashes out of the EX. Standing medium kicks, plus got to hold it.
Another command grab. Is he going to do it a couple more times? He did. He went for it a third time. Great bust out there from Kami. CJ Truth a lot more weary of the V-skills, right? He's walking within range and just sitting there. It's a good thing to take it, to be honest with you, because it does leave Seth at -2. Without meter, you have nothing to fear.
Ooh, crouching heavy kick. Fighting his way out of this corner. Kami a little bit, but the Seismo keeps him in place. Still trying to fight his way out of this corner. Man, I stand on what I said. If CJ Truth had played Nikali and put some time in, he would be ridiculous with this character.
To be honest, I think he would do that with any character.
That's true.
Because he's super talented. He's multi-game talented.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
I'm more talking about the fact of his play style, right? He's ready. He likes that rush down.
Oh, that wasn't a counter hit. He tried to go for the fierce after the crouch medium punch hit. But that's only on counter hit.
CA confirm, I think, will take Seth out right now.
Yes. You are absolutely right, Steve. It could come from ways of a low medium kick. Maybe a stand heavy punch.
You win.
Yeah, that's game.
And
oh my gosh,
no!
he's still alive. Okay, the axe kick.
Oh my god. Okay, so I think he had just enough to do hands and then into the follow of V trigger.
Okay, Kami, I only one thing want to tell you. Every time after you jump, he will jump too. You can wait after you jump.
Wait, what?
If you jump, he block, and next round he will jump too.
Oh, okay, I see.
Oh, counter hit combo. That's what I'm talking about. Crouch, medium punch as the punish. Very good. And the reset on top of that with the throw. So much damage on the board to start things off.
And then you heard JB, like, even warn Kami, like, hey, man, you want to do it up close.
Necalli very hard to punish your light tattoo.
I like what I'm hearing from UIU right now.
Is it hard? Is it difficult for Necalli to punish the... I'm trying to think. The spin
It's
kick?
okay.
I mean, his range. I think it's
It
more
is
about
the
the range.
right?
Yeah, it's
That
more
makes
about the
sense.
range than anything. He's not going to be able
Nothing
to reach.
happen.
Back throw.
Nice.
Yeah, the light cool disaster. Oh my gosh. Annihilation sword to the dome. My man came in swinging. Double-handed?
Set point right now, going forward. Kami's going to get an opportunity.
He was swinging at him. Up
OB
close.
skill.
Installed.
Tandem engine.
Installation successful. No reboot necessary.
What about the restart? Do I got to restart to make sure, you know, these changes take effect?
That's what I mean by reboot, Steve.
Oh, okay.
We're good.
I ain't heard that reboot part, man.
Nobody ever does, man.
I'm pretty bad with computers. I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to even play about it.
Don't worry, you have a nice
Oh.
circle of friends to help you out there. All right, okay. CJ Truth off to a great start. No command grab this time around. Kami was well aware of that. And I like the bust out, taking the risk early, right?
Ooh, big jump in right there with the heavy
Okay.
punch. No EX. I'm thinking we were going to see that, but no. Got to be careful. That Seismo still on the table.
Oh, dude, not a lot of anti-airs on the side of Kami, right? The only time we've seen Mad Cradle land is off of an EX during a block string.
He's pressing it so early.
Yeah, it's just hard. I know.
5 HK.
We need to see some anti-airs coming from the side of Kami. CJ Truth knows it as well, going for an intermediate jump.
So you hear, actually, not JB, but Oil King said you need anti-airs. Use heavy kick.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh, big
Nice
punish.
punish.
Twin Fang, very good choice. Activation.
Okay. And gets the install. No meter from the V-trigger used right there. That's good. That means these next few interactions can be
Nice.
something big. Finally gets the
The
anti-air.
damage off of an anti-air is ridiculous itself.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, that's actually great. That means you don't have to worry about trigger
Uppercut.
for a little longer. If he would have did it, it would have whiffed.
You think EX Mad Cradle would have
I think it would have whiffed. Oh,
What?
you're dead.
I honestly think, like, because Mad Cradle's pretty far out there, man. Maybe it would have clipped a little bit.
I think everything you do is very good. Only entire.
Yeah, just not anti.
Yeah, if you feel like you can't anti-air him, you can always stand back from a distance. You don't need to be that close for his jump in range.
Oh, yeah, true.
Round one. Fight.
And it actually be sick. It's just sick. I will say, Seth's V-Trigger 1 is actually cool. Gets the extension to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a lot of Seismos coming from Necalli, and I feel like that's what you need in this matchup. Controls the neutral a little bit. You have 3 ranges for it.
Nice.
What a jump out, too, to interrupt.
That's one thing that I've noticed in Street Fighter League. There's been a lot of people completely aware of when to hold up for tech situations to punish combo recovery. Like, that's actually really smart.
You're really testing your opponent's hit confirm reactions, right? You're trying to see if they really have the confirms like they say they do. Because if it hits, but they're mid-air, they get reset and roll back over.
Oh,
Get to finish the punch.
Oh,
I
no,
like
coulda
that.
had the
Keep
crouch
doing
medium.
it. Let's keep doing it.
Oh.
What is he gonna do? What is he gonna do,
I
Steve?
mean, look, betting
What
on
you
some
gonna
of
do,
these
brother?
anti-airs is not always going to work out. And we've already seen what happens if you get a little too antsy. That axe kick whiffs in front of your face, and you're still getting hit by the Seth combo.
Nice. That's what I'm
Anti-air
talking
coming
about.
from Kami.
Do it again. Oh, boy.
Jump light goes for the cross-up. Marching on him. EX stomps. Nice check by Kami. Goes into the EX. Gets the knockdown and the push towards the corner. Just lots of walking back. Forward throw.
Okay.
Axe kick.
Okay, perfect.
Via Versal even better for Kami, to be honest with you.
That was definitely true.
The longer you keep Necalli out of V-Trigger mode,
Ooh.
Better, right?
Standing heavy kick. Yeah, you don't want Necalli to get into V-trigger mode.
Oh, that could have been huge. Okay. Slight miss of the light combo there from Kami. Checking with the lows of CJ Truth, backing off. He's in danger zone. You see the music. You hear the music getting
intense.
Real intense.
Oh,
uppercut!
that could have been C8.
Oh, you cannot afford to V-reversal. Oh, boy.
That's whip punish.
Nice.
Yep, the V-reversal punish. That was sick. That's 2-1 on the side of UYU. Kami gets a victory. That's going to be 2 wins on the side of UYU, putting everything on Nephew at this point. And when UYU said, hey, we're trying to throw a wrench in things, regardless of what this band planned to do, this could get Alpha 3 in trouble. I don't think they understand the magnitude of the situation. I mean, playoffs are still weeks away. You can take some L's in that time to put you in a questionable situation at this point, especially with Dynamite on the rise.
They still have 3 more weeks of regular season play to go, right? Their current record right now, as it stands, is what, 6-1?
6-1.
I don't know, man. If the rest of the teams do really well, that could really shake things up for Team Alpha 3. It's not only just pride for yourself, but you're doing it for your teammates, as you mentioned in an interview, right? If you're Punk, you're doing it for yourself, you're doing it for your teammates, and you're doing it for a good amount of cash as well, right? I mean, like...
Oh, 150, a good amount of cash. That's what? That's a good amount? Because I don't... What's a great amount? Because that's $150,000. That ain't... Woo! Woo! Right?
It just flew across the screen.
All laps. All laps right now. But Oil King can clinch this right now. This could be a team sweep right here for Oil King. And once again, like I said, I don't think that these guys are taking this seriously. Game number 3, we're going to have Alpha 3's Nephew versus UYU's Oil King. It's going to be Seth versus Colleen. Once again, this is if UYU wins this set, that's the end of the team battle for them this week. They get their first win on the board, as well as Alpha 3 takes another loss.
I don't want to jinx it just yet, but if they get this W over the number 1 placing team, that'd be pretty big.
That's huge.
Uh-oh.
And already you can see the instances in which you need to be careful, but you have to be very wary. That's V skill 1 on the side of Colleen.
Just raw EX Hecatoncraze?
It's raw.
Send it back.
Tried to go for the overhead.
Donut.
No trigger on deck. Nephew still rocking with a little bit of that trigger himself. And I love Oil King backing up. Just don't engage. Punishing, one thing. But overextending is completely something else.
And V-Trigger 2 no longer a threat from the side of Colleen.
Forward throw. Hold this.
Oil King does have a chance to get it started with that target combo. Here we go. What's the setup?
Overhead. Oh, watch your dome.
And he wasn't even done yet, right? It would have bounced off the orb, come back. You're going to eat a fierce. A nice, big old standing heavy punch.
It's a stinky heavy punch, man.
No.
Smell it.
But it tastes so good.
But it does taste good, man. It's an acquired taste. Crush.
Oh, it comes with the crush too? Nice. Nice. Now we're talking.
Big damage. Don't get me wrong. Seth is a very strong character. But the life is not too much there. Very vital when it comes to some of these interactions.
Colleen now is sitting at what, 1025, I think?
If I'm not mistaken.
All right, so other than the life lead right now, again, Oil King is sitting on a good amount of resources, right? Activation coming from Colleen.
Okay.
Nephew, what's the setup?
I like Lang there. Back throw, back to the middle of the screen. The tick throw from Nephew. Oh, that's what he typically does, but the jump from Oil King to anticipate something, to get over that EX Hell, and did not work out. 1 round apiece in his first game. Oil King going up against Nephew.
I think the read was there, right? I just think maybe the timing was a little off. The icicle is, again, a lot bigger in V-Trigger 2, so it's just unfortunate circumstance.
Maybe a neutral jump would have done it, because you're not putting yourself back. No, you would have got hit.
No, he would have.
Forward
He
throw.
was right in the middle of both of them.
Parabellum.
Oh,
big crush. Sets up the hill. Wow. Long distance.
I'm telling you, man, that
No,
hitbox is big. Oh,
committed
yeah.
way too hard to that. And that's going to be the first match. Nephew, oh no, goes for
What?
reset. Maybe the scaling would have kicked in?
No, man, there's no way.
And
He
this
definitely,
dude-
he definitely had time to jump in fierce and do whatever he wanted to because he had meter.
Oh man, bruh. I'm weak.
Bro, Alpha 3 is straight over there feeling themselves right now. CJ laughing, Punk laughing. They are really comfortable in the spot that they're in. Man, I really hope nothing happens to jeopardize this lead that they have here this season. I really hope so. Because if not, these situations, man, hindsight.
I'm not going to say anything about that, Steve. I just wish, you know, I just want to see these matches go one at a time, to be honest with you. Okay. Yes, I like that transition into V-Skill 1 instead. Oh, yeah. You got the counter, or was that extra meaty?
Oh.
That might have just been extra meaty. Ooh.
Oof. Crouching heavy kick. And still, V-Skill right now is going to be a thing. You got to be looking for it. I feel like that V-Skill 1 might negate this V-Trigger 1 coming from Colleen. Not if you keep jumping, though. Like right here, what do you do?
Activation. That's what you're going to do now. Over. Oh, no, that was low. That was a low.
Wow. Big damage.
And the carry.
And that's while the trigger is active on the side of Colleen.
Oh, no. Put yourself in the corner. Oh,
Big
he
crush.
tried it. Oh, no, the
this
punish.
done.
He
What?
dropped a twin fang. I don't want to
Bait it.
see this right now. Oh,
Bait it.
my gosh. I didn't want to see
My
it,
mouth
Steve.
is ajar. I'm damn.
Like a pickle jar? Or like, what do you
Yeah,
mean?
I mean, yeah.
I'm kidding, Steve. Calm
That's
down.
messed up,
all right?
man. A
I'm
pickle jar.
kidding. I get it. I get it. My jaw dropped to the floor, too, man.
You don't seem too happy about it.
I'm not.
I'm not.
It's because there's like so many opportunities, right? This means a lot for Oil King, regardless of what the score is in the standings, right?
Yeah, that's true.
This is big for UIU. To be quite honest, I mean, Alpha 3 right now, no bias, obviously. Like Alpha 3, they're doing just fine. In the standings, you know?
Yeah, that's definitely true. Not sure why we didn't go with the Rashid pick on this, though. I'm really not sure.
I agree with that statement entirely. Right? You want to go with what you're comfortable with. Maybe
Yeah.
there's something about the matchup he's not comfortable with.
Activate. Goes for the forward throw. Keeps the corner as well. This is exactly what Nephew wants, especially with this Colleen.
This is going to be pretty big. Okay, air approach not working out entirely because of that V-trigger too.
Oof.
Okay, yeah, changing up the timing of that.
Yeah, using the heavy kick, axe kick this time around, changes up the timing just a little
Yes,
bit. Jump heavy,
I like him using the
activate.
medium kick jumping in to extend.
Overhead this time.
But it's plus either way because it bounces off the orb.
Same side this time. Forward throw. Has to be careful. Lots of meter.
Oh, you just go for
Drops
the critical
the
art.
axe kick,
Oh
keeps the
my
corner.
God.
Nephew completely
No, he can
away.
critical art back.
Oh, I was not sure.
I'm sure Colleen could have critical art right back.
That was
because
pretty close, though. I don't know. Like, I can't remember. Does she lunge for it?
She could still go through. She
I
could still
don't
go
know.
through. There's a decent amount of iframes on there.
I'm honestly not sure. I don't know what their interaction will be. A lot of
Man, no,
times,
I want to test it out.
a lot of times in those situations, the second CA wins. If I mean, I could be wrong, but to my experience, the second CA typically wins. Forward throw. Parabellum hands. Low forward. Uses the vanity step.
Oh. It's like check out the jab and a throw. Oh,
Nice.
yeah, I like that counter hit conversion from Oil King. A little bit of damage. Oh, that was
Nice.
meaty. Caught the it was a punish on the V-trigger activation.
Nephew's tick throws. Nephew's tick throws. You got to be ready. Nephew's tick throws. Here they come.
You know, it
There-
takes so many of these, right, until the stun adds up. But the trigger's gone, so he's safe. Speaking of trigger, Seth can go into a target combo any minute now. Oh, that was an attempt.
You're dead.
You're
still alive.
You're still
I don't
alive.
know.
You're definitely,
Yeah,
you're
sure.
definitely alive.
Activation.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I got mixed messages. Kami had me feeling like he was alive.
Why are you laughing like that?
Punk feeling him. Entire Alpha 3 feeling himself. Everything on the shoulders of Nephew at this point, and Oil King.
JB's beaten him before, and I think, you know, it's well, it's not really pressure for Nephew or whatever, since, you know, the team has a good record, but I don't think Nephew's the type of player to want to lose, and you've beaten him before. I remember you beating him last Street Fighter League, so you just got to run it back.
Let's go.
Oil King, which V trigger?
One.
You sure?
One. Yeah, I'm sure. Very sure. You don't need to take a risky close him.
Try not to do too much fireball strings, because you know Nephew always checks.
Yeah, I know. Actually, I have something for that.
Round 1.
Having the wall up could be a huge deterrence.
Oh, yeah. Nephew likes to move back and forth in that ground game.
Okay. Back roundhouse 3 in a row. I like it. Okay, here we go.
I like the crouch
a lot of
short.
heavy normals coming out from the side of Nephew.
And that's
really
the-
trying to check JB because what Rashid wants to do is crouch heavy punch as well, right?
Nice.
Forward throw. Good pressure once again. Vanity.
I like that interaction there. JB on it with the air-to-air instead.
Wow, the Mega Man jump to get out of there. You got to be careful with those buttons, though. Once again, Colleen does a great job of controlling so much of the screen. Be careful for the throw. Lots of chip damage and the confirm.
Why are they getting hit by everything?
They fighting for their life.
Dash up. Ooh, raw interrupt. And they said that. They said the Nephew likes to check those.
Oh, that's going to be a big punish on the side of JB. All right, gets the side switch as well. Spinning mixer. What is Nephew going to do? Great tech from Nephew.
Gets the hit. Didn't believe in it, though. Forward throw. Another one.
If I see an EX parry from the side of Nephew, I wouldn't be surprised. EX Vanity Step instead. The trigger activation is going to be very dangerous. I like the idea of whirlwind shot, but
You can't, and you right now you have to be careful throwing those whirlwinds. If Nephew gets in, it's going to be a lot harder.
oh,
Crush.
it barely caught the mark, and it's enough.
W.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
JB tying
Okay.
it up in game 1. Great conversion. Crush counter dash up, medium punch into the Eagle Spike. No drops here. This is his main. Ooh, that could have been dangerous. No whiff punish on the side of Nephew. Still looking for some sort of normal, right? But once JB figures that out, he's like, all right, you're looking for my normals? I'm going to dash
Oof.
in and start attacking with these lights.
Oof. Yeah, the thing about Rashid is that range that he wants to play in, all of Colleen's heavy buttons are right there. Like, they're literally going to hit him in so many instances. So you see him backing up to this range where he can kind of space crouching heavy punch.
Dang, he even threw out the regular heavy kick and then the back heavy kick?
And he's just adding up gray life. I like the jump to try to read the Eagle Spike.
And I like the early activation there from JB.
And just not making anything happen from it, but nice air-to-air confirm, gets a combo, and once again, there's the check that they were talking about. Nephew is not going to let you get away with that Rashid pressure. Will check the startup on those whirlwinds. Another forward throw.
Taking a good amount of life here. Yes, sir. Open them up. You're going to spend it. 100% you are.
I'm not sure he's dead, though.
A lot of scaling behind it, but this is going to be very tough situation.
Gets the crush.
He can make it happen off
Get out
of
of
this
the
mixer.
corner.
Oh my God! Critical arc
CA.
afterwards.
Wait, is that dead, though? I don't think that's dead.
There was very little bit of hits on
Okay,
that.
okay.
He's definitely dead.
Yeah, and I did a lot of damage.
This mix up.
That's unblockable,
You
to
know,
be honest.
JB, you know what? This is tonight top 5.
What?
Today
What?
top 5 NBA.
What are you talking about?
Do however you want.
You got this.
Top 5 NBA. That's what he said.
Top 5 NBA, bro. You heard my man, Oil King.
Didn't even need to repeat himself. We got you. Roger that.
I like the mixer in neutral now.
Yeah. Oh yeah, completely changing it up from what we've seen Nephew do, right? He's
Waiting for
throwing
your
so many
pitch,
normals against JB that JB's like, you know what? I think this spinning mixer coming up would be just fine to throw out there. All right, so this is the plan, right?
Oh,
he
I
wants to
love
close
the
the gap
read.
with the V trigger 1. Yeah, he's trying to force these errors on Colleen from the movement rather than get damage from it.
I love the neutral mixer, but I don't like that follow-up. CA will kill. CA will seal the deal.
Major meter like that, Nephew.
Yeah. I'm trying to win this round.
You should, after you block a light, you should walk back a little. He'll press fierce.
Mm-hmm. Kami giving him the details on the matchup and wake up EX spinning mixer. Right after one of those situations that Kami was talking about. And Nephew just checking in every instance applicable and just not letting this matchup slip by at all.
I think what Kami wants
No,
Jabin
don't
to
do that.
Oh, boy, the
They told him not to do that from the beginning. He likes to check that whirlwind startup, and now you're in a bad situation. There's the activate after the target combo.
So JB, you're looking for a possible activation.
Nice. Catches his time. 3 different options we've seen. Look at the damage output. Oh, I thought we were going back to the tornado.
And no big punish, but it's going to be okay for Nephew.
Not dead, though.
One more for
Wake
the
up.
win.
Back throw.
JB's trying to stay alive. One more throw.
Not dead.
Enough.
He stringed you up with that sweep. You seen that light kick jab sweep? Come on, bro. New
sweeping
block.
a lot.
That's new block
Yeah, but
string.
my man's really unleashing the random, bro.
Y'all ain't never seen that block string before. I bet y'all have never seen that. He strung you up, nephew. Come on, nephew. Don't get stringed up. Don't let him bait your meter.
I feel like it worked out though.
It worked out, but like sometimes you win both rounds, but like getting your meter baited is the worst feeling ever.
So the thing is about this, though, every round
got this.
and match that Alpha 3 wins, it goes further to their record, right?
Yep.
So that means that all these little wins, they're going to add up eventually, and I feel like the goal is to make sure that you're getting sweeps on Alpha 3. If you really want to hurt them, you have to hit them with a sweep. The only time we've seen them get sweep is week 1.
Yeah, at this point, I don't know, man. The most that they could possibly net is 6 wins because of Nephew.
Right.
Punk lost 2 straight. CJ only had 1 win. And right now, it's going to be hard. I lied. 7 total.
I feel like if you step back a little bit, start up that whirlwind, you'll be able to fight that neutral a little better. You'll see Nephew back up a little bit, but that way you don't have to worry about the up-close startup. And JB in a bad situation right now. Gets a double crush and hits him again with it. Oh, big damage on the table. Oh, that's it.
Nephew is 100% living in JB's head for free.
Rent-free. And he's eating all the snacks in the fridge. This
I
dude's a
can't
bad
believe it.
roommate.
JB just did groceries. He just brought home the groceries. And here
Messed up,
comes
man.
here comes Nephew just snacking.
Didn't even help bring the bags in, dude.
Not once.
Man had to make 2 trips, and no guy likes to make 2 trips. I don't care who you are.
Hands never takes out the trash. Actually ridiculous. Church trying to clean up this. Huh.
Mixer once again.
Ooh.
Oh, neutral jump side
Big
switch. Good block. Off the wall.
Oh.
Round looking a lot more doable now for JB.
That's fine. Yeah. V-trigger on deck for JB. He's going to find a way to activate. Yes, sir. Gets it raw. Oh, yeah. That's going to be huge for JB. Although trigger is still on deck for Nephew. Sliding in. No, sir. Denied.
Last little bit of meter on that tick throw. Not going to work out. Life lead in favor of JB right now. Oh, no. You cannot do that. Now,
Yeah.
this next exchange is going to be important.
Nephew loves punishing people who overextend, and this is where he gets intimidating. The throws. Ooh.
Fake wall jump. Got to be careful for the tick throw. Stand like kick. Oh, the back throw.
I can't believe it. That was so brave.
You're about to get V-trigger again.
Oh, no. Oh. Yeah, you got to back up. You got to back up. 18
Block it
seconds.
again. Block it again, get some V-trigger.
Oh, my
that's what happens if you don't.
dude.
No check on the dash.
Big Nephew.
Perfection.
Big Nephew indeed. Another W looking to reverse OCV.
Man, I don't. That situation, man. I really wish Oil King had played Rashid.
I feel like you shouldn't hit Fierce no more. I feel like it's not fair against this team.
No?
No. They don't
I
seem-
wasn't even confirming it.
He should have
they
swept
don't-
more.
They don't seem to block you. You should string Kami up like jab, 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 sweep.
What?
EX hands.
It'll work.
All right, nephew, this your time. You got to pop off if you win, okay?
All right.
Was that Nephew?
Man, you gotta-
Oh, okay.
Kami's literally he's just gonna keep dashing and jumping and trying to mix up all his jumps.
Yeah,
That's
bro.
literally all he does.
It's
versus
basic.
Colleen.
It's just, yeah.
But once you activate V trigger, he don't know what to do. So,
All right, last life here for both Alpha 3 and UYU.
All right, here we go. There's going to be the last two players remaining is going to be Kami versus Nephew here. Oh, yeah. I love the counter hit conversion off the bat.
Forward throw. And once again, going with the Sith, obviously locked in. Oh, big parry. Forward throw.
Big parry, House of Pain. I see you.
I like the low forward. Trying to get that stun down a little bit and fighting out of the corner.
Okay, yeah, plus frames on that, being able to V-trigger out, getting the side switch as well. I like that decision from Kami, but still at a huge life deficit. I'm not sure if it's going to amount to much yet. If there is a play of the day, Steve, or if there was like an MVP for this specific match, I'd have to say it's Colleen's standing heavy punch.
Might be. Not even the player, just Colleen standing heavy punch.
In contention would be back roundhouse. What a block from Nephew, anticipating the NT jump low. That would have been for the stun too. Very, very smart. And the stand heavy
did the
punch
kick,
again.
you have
Nephew.
V-trigger, bro.
No, don't worry. When you're in corner, you can die hit.
So far, but to no avail. Again, Colleen, that stand heavy punch. That's the biggest thing to look out for, right? And outside of that range, back heavy kick.
Yeah, you have to be wary of those buttons. I feel like just, Seth wants to be on the ground, wants to control the ground, as well as Colleen, right? And Nephew has such a strong understanding of the fundamentals that this character has, so you have to be careful.
Nice.
Nice
What a
bait.
punish on that. Not going for the heavy damage too much, getting the
There
stun
you go.
instead. I like it. Okay. He missed his opportunity. Another miss
That was important.
shot.
It's okay. He's still in. Life lead still in favor. Trigger is on deck. There's the axe kick. Oil King did remind Kami that what are you going to do in the corner? What is she going to do in the corner against it? Lots of trigger left on the table right now. Tick throws. The tick throws from Nephew. I've been saying this since season 2. Tries to go for the air-to-air. Nice side switch defense. Switch up. Man, that was cheap. No
There's no
anti-air.
anti-air. Again. There was so many instances he could have got the mad cradle.
I like the combo.
Yeah, I mean,
Counter hit leg kick into nothing. It's pretty good.
I tried a jab, it didn't actually combo.
I like the
I
Susan
think I
at
was
the
too
end of the
high up.
first round, though. That was a nice Susan.
Yeah, I guess it really is unblockable.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
Round 1. Fight.
Right, I love the V skill usage.
Again.
A little too up close though. You want to play the range and where you can see Parabellum, react to some of those normals. I feel like the fact that Colleen has these big buttons is when you want to kind of shimmy at a further range.
Did you see that backdash
Yeah.
read from Nephew?
Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous. Playing out of his mind right now.
Second game here for Nephew. Looking like a OCV if this match does not change.
Yeah.
Advantage. Not going to take the ground. Oh, man. Gets the knockdown with the Parabellum hands as well.
Oh. Checking once more with the stand jab within range for the back roundhouse. Oh, yeah. Crouch heavy punch instead. He was teasing the range so that Kami would jump. My
The
God.
stand light kick right into Parabellum hands. And this is set point for Alpha 3, man. Kami needs to change something up right now to get this game under control.
Ooh, yeah. What a punish. Hovering outside of that V-skill range. Dashing right up for that stand medium punch to connect.
Classico.
Good awareness there from Nephew. Locking down Kami in this corner. Crouch heavy kick, not finding the mark. He's still stuck in this corner. It's very important that he does not get clipped by throws or these fierces. Okay, Kami now, sigh of relief, back away from the wall.
But once again, still walking into that range where those normals from Colleen can be very effective. And even if you block them, the amount of gray life and chip damage that you're getting in some of these situations, it's not worth it. There's another gray life cash out just on a straight hit from Colleen.
Catching these straight bullets, man. Oh, boy. Crush counter from the back roundhouse. I think, yeah, just any
If you
crush
get this
counter.
perfect dinner on me.
Oh, boy. Oh!
That's your fault.
Once again, this
Oh,
is
he's
gonna
looking
be
for a
hard
parry,
fought.
Steve. He's looking for a parry.
Yeah.
Without a doubt in my mind, he's looking for that.
Low forward once again.
Well, no dinner.
Okay,
Big punish
still
on the
fighting.
V-reversal.
Only V-reversal on the side of Colleen right now. Kami has a chance if every situation works out. If Colleen does not hit a pair, no, baited, and that's going to be that.
Yeah,
Alpha
jump jab is
3
cool.
beats UYU. They take another loss. And Alpha 3 not taking this match seriously, giving them the Falk ban, and just still Nephew coming through with the OCV. Punk early on, starting off with a loss. You saw CJ as well take that loss, and it was all left to Nephew, and just solid gameplay all around. A few words from Oil King to Punk. I wonder what was said right there. But, man, what another hard draw.
Alpha 3 clutching it out. Nephew as strong as ever. That's probably the best performance we've seen out of Nephew. We haven't seen too much of him from the entirety of this season, right? But having that Colleen, did you see how he was just running amok with the heavy normals? He was controlling all the space so freely.
Now, I'm hard-pressed to find another Colleen player in the United States that's as good as Nephew.
He's so calculated.
If you go back and you just remember what Punk was talking about as a player, what Nephew brought to the table, and how Punk has been made better because of those sessions with Nephew, you understand just how good of a player that Nephew is. Shout-outs to Nephew getting that OCV for Team Alpha 3. We're going to go to the OCV victor of Team Alpha 3 versus UYU. It's going to be Nephew on the stage.
Ladies and gentlemen, this interview may have a bit of a darker tone than most of my interviews that I've done this far, because it is a grim day when I've seen Big Neff turn into Dark Neff. This has to be your heel turn. What happened to you?
I don't think this was a heel turn. I was just playing Street Fighter, and I just won.
At the end, when you were going up against a team who, you know, sadly hasn't been able to get a win yet, you're cooking up. Kami, the last player left. You're up a game and a round. And like
trigger, so I read the sweep, but he didn't sweep at that moment.
So you specifically wanted to end it with a perfect so that Punk could pay for dinner.
Yeah.
Okay, and you don't see the disrespect.
No.
Okay, I mean, hey, if they don't like it, they should have beat you.
Should have picked Rashid, I think.
Yeah, why do you think that Oil King didn't pick Rashid? That actually surprised me, and I have no idea what was going on there.
I think maybe because they would think that, like, for the Rashid matchup, JB would have the better chance since he plays me all the time.
Yeah.
So then, like, Oil King also going Rashid would be pointless, but I feel like Rashid would have, like, been the better choice for him.
Well, so you know, I actually love the fact that you guys didn't take it easy. You know, in the end of the day, this is a competition. It's a dog-eat-dog situation. And for you to succeed when it comes to competition, someone else has to fail. Someone else has to fall. And so far, ladies and gentlemen, that has not been Alpha 3 or Dark Nephew.
Rob TV, Dark Nephew out there being corrupted by the Alpha 3 game plan, the smack talk.
I don't know what you're talking about. He was just playing Street Fighter.
Well, he did say he was playing Street Fighter, but what about the Rob TV low reversal for no reason? That's just that too?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I mean, look, if Vicious says that that's all it was, then I guess that's all it was. Maybe Rob TV was mistaken. Who knows? But I'll tell you what's not mistaken. The victory on the side of Alpha 3, getting another W. This time, OCV on the side of Nephew. Punk going to the Seth as well in the matchup did not work out. CJ, although was definitely very proud of himself going up, did not get the W either. Left everything on Nephew.
Alpha 3 getting another W on the board, putting themselves at 7-1. UYU still looking for that first W. There's plenty more games to play for UYU, right? But again, Alpha 3, they have to make sure each and every one of these games count. They can't be doing these bans like they did just now. It paid off this time, but they won't be as lucky, to be honest with you. Okay, moving on to the next team battle. We do have Nasser gearing up against Team Dynamite. And I do believe Samurai was just hanging out earlier. He just popped by to say hello. Like, I don't think I didn't see you, but it's going to be Nasser versus Dynamite.
This is a big playoff picture game that we're about to watch right here. So I really believe this might be the battle of the week to watch because it's going to have heavy playoff implications. So you guys definitely want to be here. We're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to get all set up for Nasser versus Dynamite. That's when Street Fighter League Season 3 returns.
have some fun.
Let me zap you. Here we go. Whip up. That's that.
Terrific wing!
Street Fighter League Week 12 continues. I'm back with Vicious. I'm Tasty Steve. We've seen our first team battle. It was Alpha 3 versus UIU. Did not go the way UIU wanted. Alpha 3 claims another victory, kind of increasing that gap that they have between first and second place.
Yes.
Holding it strong. However, we have two teams coming up in this team battle in contention fighting, who even if they lose, they won't lose their playoff contention, but this does, make that picture a little clearer. It's going to be Nasser going up against Dynamite, two teams we've definitely seen on the rise. Nasser takes out Cammy from being playable. Their order is going to be Big Bird, Angry Bird, and Samurai, and Dynamite bans Rashid, and the order is Gamer B, Mena, Smug. Let's start with Nasser.
Sure.
What do you think Big Bird can do to kind of get this started? Because they banned Cammy. Obviously, I feel like that's once again for Gamer B. Do you think that's a smart pick? Because we talked about this maybe, 2 weeks ago at this point?
We thought that Mena RD would be the targeted ban against his birdie, but we've been proven wrong at least 2 times straight. Mena RD definitely has some pretty solid Sakura strats. So
Pretty solid. That man is getting W's with Sakura.
Do you... Now it boils down to this: do you take your chances with letting Mena RD rock with the birdie still and forcing that Sakura? Because if you're banning Gamer B's Cammy, he's still gonna go with Seth, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a tough call. So it's pretty much a coin flip for Nasser. I feel for them because they're like, okay, well, we're comfortable with Seth, we're comfortable with birdie. I think this is gonna be just fine.
Well, somebody else who's been comfortable in Street Fighter League is Samurai. Our first interview with Rob TV for this team battle. Take a look.
Everyone, I am here with Super Saiyan Mikey, the GOAT of Street Fighter League. How you doing, bro?
Feeling really good.
Ooh, big drip. You want to make sure you usually
don't
with
down?
the grain.
With the grain?
Yeah.
Okay, with the grain.
Want to get, you want to lay down flat and everything. Yep, you'll get it. Anyway, so the way that you actually got that is because in the post-game interview last week, I had to give it to you because you earned it by clearly being just like Goku. When your team, when the Earth needed you the most, you stepped up and you put in work. What's that experience like for you? Was there any pressure, any weight on your chest?
No, honestly, because the night before I slept really good. I played Rob TV in a first to 3.
Oh, you doing this on camera?
And I beat him.
You're doing this on camera?
I beat him and I slept so good.
Bro, you definitely did. You got a lucky empty jump medium kick. I did anti-air DP. It was supposed to hit.
But I slept good. Did you sleep good?
I did sleep good because I beat Gus.
You're right.
I definitely beat 8 on
time. We should probably ask Gus if he slept good.
Yeah, definitely. But right now, your team, man, you guys are flying high. You were down 1-3 and since then have won 3 straight sets?
Yep.
That is amazing. That's phenomenal. It's not like it came out of nowhere. What changed for you guys?
Yeah, so for me at least, the motto is one breath, one mind for the whole team. And that was the idea for season 1 and season 2. The birds are new to team format. And so I had to get them on board in order to get the ball rolling. And it takes time. It takes time to get the wheels going. And we're happy that it did that now. And yeah, we're out for blood.
Oh my goodness. And see, statements like that, we're out for blood. When you said that you were taking it you took that match personally as far as going up against SKZ, it seems like there's a bit of a dark side to Samurai. And I mean, some people might be surprised to see that, but would you say that that's accurate?
I think so, yeah. Because, everybody works hard. And sometimes people work a little bit harder. And you want to go out there and prove it, and prove that
you're the one who's working harder.
Yep.
A lot of people wouldn't want to put themselves out there and putting themselves on the spot like that. Easily in those interviews, you could just duck those sort of things. You don't have to say that you're taking it personal. You don't have to say that you guys are out for blood. You could easily just sit here and say, oh, we just want to do our best and whatever happens, happens. Do you like to make it a point? Muhammad Ali, I know you're big on sports psychology. Muhammad Ali liked to talk and put himself on the spot and force himself to rise to the occasion. Do you have a similar mindset?
Yeah, I mean, Tiger Woods is the same way. He speaks like he's gonna go out there and kill, and he does it, you know. And that's important. That's important that you walk the walk and you talk the talk.
I agree with that 100%. And you guys have been walking the walk along with talking the talk this entire time. And if it comes down to it, if you guys do make it there, how are you liking your chances against Team Japan?
We're honestly not even looking, at least me personally, I'm not even looking past this. I'm looking at every single match that's in front of us every single week, every single round, just that one round. Give me that one round, give me another round, and just keep going until we make it to the finals. That's it. We're not even looking past that. Just every single round.
Samurai, and there's one more thing that I can't look past here. I had it in my mind that I wanted to do this before we end this interview. I want to hear your best Angry Bird nice impression.
Nice!
Ladies and gentlemen, XSK Samurai.
Why does my man Rob TV has a surplus of do-rags? I mean, I'm all for being prepared, but man, he gave one to the entire SFL League cast of productions walking around here with do-rags on. I don't even know what's going on, man.
I literally asked Steve, I was like, would it be a bad idea if he gave me a do-rag despite not having hair? And he was like, yes.
Yes. What are you trying to wave up your scalp?
I mean, like, I'm not trying to get one for myself. What if Rob TV gives me one? Do I put it on or do I just,
You
thank
use it
him
as an
for
accessory. You hang it out your back pocket and you let the flags fly
I
like
don't
a
know about all
do-rag
that.
enthusiast. That's what you're supposed. I'm telling you what to do, bro. You're not gonna take my advice. I used to do this all the time.
So we have GamerB actually again lined up for us too. Going to be going first, I believe, for the Dynamite Order. It's going to be GamerB, MenRD, and Smug. Smug acting as anchor yet again when you kind of pair him off against Nasser. Again, Big Bird, Angry Bird, and Samurai. We're going to see that run back from Street Fighter levels, and I do believe Rob TV is standing by with GamerB.
I am here with legendary player turned legendary TO, turned back to legendary player GamerB from Team Dynamite. How you feeling, buddy?
I'm feeling really good right now.
Really good?
Excellent.
I can tell from that big smile, man. I can tell from that big smile. And you guys just got a very important win going up against Team UIU, so I'm sure that has something to do with that smile.
Yes.
How important was that win for your team?
So far, like second season, we have like beating two teams already. We've been Psycho Shinobi with 3-0, and we'll be UIU with 3-0. So we have 2 wins, and we are up a lot of points.
So you guys are undefeated actually right now in
yes.
Oh, and the 3-0s. I see what you're saying.
Yeah, 2-3-0.
If you end up being tied, yeah.
Yes.
So I guess right now you might even be technically ahead of Nasser.
Yeah, we do.
Because of the points.
And we also beat Nasser last season.
Oh, so the head-to-head record as well. So GamerB, obviously a true student of Street Fighter League. My guy reads the rules. At this point though, as far as actual record, Team Nasser, both of you guys are 4-3.
Yes.
And Psycho Shinobi is not out of this thing yet. They still can creep up to that 4th spot. How confident are you guys that you can make it into the playoffs with how things are set up right now?
We believe we have a really high chance to go into the playoff because at the least right now we should be able be in top 4. And winning against Psycho Shinobi is very huge because they were like they beat us last season. They were 3-2, but now we beat them. So
and you beat them 3-0.
Yes.
So
right now I think we are actually ahead than them. If they losing one more match, I think that's a huge.
That's probably going to be. As far as your next match, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be Team Dynamite going up against Team Nasser.
Yes.
I mean, as we said, you guys' records are tied. Everything is on the line right now. What sort of mindset are you in? Are you excited about it?
Of course, because we already beat them once. But last time me and Smug, we didn't do well. MenRD OCV the team.
Oh, it's Sakura, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
for
remember
us.
that.
We're pretty much sure they probably will ban Sakura this time. So we have to come out a new strategy for them and try to put all the pressure on their side, not just our side, right?
Yeah.
Then I think that makes a lot easier for us.
Okay, and as far as making it into the playoffs, in theory, let's say, you guys make it in, but would you rather Psycho Shinobi or Team Nasser get that last spot? Who do you think you have a better chance against in the playoffs?
I think it's Psycho Shinobi. But if by winning rate, I think our team is more comfortable against Psycho Shinobi.
I guess understandably, since you guys just got the 3-0.
Yeah.
Gamer B, it's been a freaking pleasure for me personally to grow closer with you throughout this journey so far, and to watch Team Dynamite come together as a unit. I think you guys are an amazing team, and you're all amazing people, and I'm wishing you guys the best of luck.
Thank you.
Gamer B, ladies and gentlemen.
I like that a lot from Gamer B. Understanding that there's no easy route home, right? They're looking for that top 4 placement, but it's still going to be quite the rocky road. Man, I want some ice cream right now, actually.
How'd you do that? You just influenced. You literally just he said Rocky Road. I was like, ice cream.
Man, it sounds
not
so
Rocky
good.
Road, but ice cream.
It's not going to be as good as the battles coming up, though. That's for damn
It's
sure.
100% not going to be as good as the battles coming up. Once again, we have Nasser going up against Dynamite. Fabulous points brought up on both ends. I feel like this matchup is very important. Let's get into the second team battle of the week. It's going to be Big Bird going up against Gamer B. My man, Angry Bird is out there.
That and Samurai.
Going hell. Adele! He's calling out the government name. That's how you know you want somebody to be motivated. You call them by their whole government. Vicious Jeremy Bartholomew Lopez. And you're like, yo,
Why
I
are you going to
know.
expose my middle name like that?
Look, man, it's a cool middle name. I told you should be proud anyway. Back to the match. Ooh,
Nice.
Crush.
Again, we were talking about how G does a decent job contesting Seth when it comes to the axe kick pressure from further out. He has far-reaching normals, right? Through ways of like crouch, heavy punch. He can reach up way high. Look at that. Back fierce.
Oh, that's gonna
man.
hurt.
Counter hit combo. A lot of damage left on the table. Interesting choice.
No, I mean, we've seen, Big Bird play this G a couple times before. And it's really, I feel like there's a few other players with character stronger. I feel like, but this right here.
Yeah,
wow.
he knew.
Wow.
All the way down.
Oh, you're dead.
He grabbed.
Dead.
Nice! That's
nice!
Yeah, that's good.
Nice work there. Ooh, yeah, giving them the finger guns. That's what I'm talking about. Light them up. I like that. And I like, I really do appreciate Big Bird contesting with the standing roundhouse. Oh, yeah. Was that a punish or was that a counter hit?
I'm not sure. No, I like the standing heavy kick contesting as well. Especially if you try to dash up after something like that. Those two hits are going to be
What
beefy.
a punish on the V skill just outside of that range. Big Bird is all on it. I like the anti-airs coming early from Gamer B. Good awareness.
I like the check right there, jabbing the fireball. And still, once again, contesting with that heavy kick, but the corner is looking a lot better.
The
Great.
presence of mind from Gamer B to delay those axe kicks as well, really changing up the timing against.
Nice!
Okay.
Hey!
Oh, get scooped. You're not dead, but this is trouble.
Nice!
Now you're dead. I love the zoom in that they
نايس هذا راس النحلة هذا.
The smile on Big Bird. I love that cut.
بس مع عادل قبل ما تبدا هذا يسوي حتى لو كان عندك سوبر ما يسوي لايت اوت ترى ها.
Dynamite. Leaving
Let's
Gamer
go!
to his own devices.
I can't. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, man. I gotta take the headset off and commentate. Just listen, man. These
I'm
guys
all
are
about
loud.
the
I'm all
noise.
about it, but man, I gotta hear it.
I am all about it.
Good luck, Steve. All right, checking the lows as well. I do appreciate that.
Nice movement.
Nice.
So nice to get out of this corner. These dash punches have found their mark so many times.
Hey.
Oh no, drop on the EX.
All right.
One bar EX left on the side. You gotta be careful. Confirm.
I like that triple jab check to check the movement from Gamer B, making sure that he stays still in case there was a
Back throw.
Yeah.
If that was V trigger 2, that would have been a whole different ball game. Don't spend it.
No, he's definitely going to spend it. He wants that side switch and the damage, but he still has one more trigger left. Any solid confirm can lead to big damage. An easy confirm is that. There it is.
عادي 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 عادي.
Easy confirm.
I was talking more about the CA. I thought he was going to spend the CA. And I'm like, that's not going to kill, so don't spend it.
I see.
Great patience on the side of Gamer B. Although I'm still curious.
Oh, yeah.
Nice pick up with the EX. Wow.
Big standing heavy punch from the side of Big Bird. Oh, barely
just a
missing the
bit out of
mark.
range.
And I like him still. I like Big Bird still pressing a button just in case the attack missed for the whiff punish, but it's just too far out.
I like to back up just a little bit. Gets the power up on top of it. Big Bird still fighting out of this corner. Jump heavy kick almost finds his mark. That medium kick activate or heavy kick activate is probably what we're looking for.
Oh, he tried to get him on the way down, but still Big Bird firing away with the crouching light punch just in time to catch a counter hit, as well as put him in the corner.
That's not
Gamer
good.
B should be.
Now you're
Oh, what?
Oh, that's not good. Don't get scooped. You're dead. Oh, EXP.
Oh,
Nice.
Oh, you're dead.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if you get crouching heavy kick,
Yeah, I should do the.
light ass kick always.
Yeah.
Spin kick always connect.
عادة لا تنط عليه ها نهائي لا تنط عليه.
Not really jumping a lot.
Oh, a big anti-air, but still, it's so difficult to determine what Gamer B's going to do once he goes airborne, doing a fantastic job of mixing it up.
Nice.
Oh, forward heavy punch finds the mark, charges up one presidentiality level.
That's going to power up that projectile, though. And look at the extension on the combos that he gets just because of it. Oh, the whiff punish with forward heavy punch?
Hey!
And
Oh.
the buffered stands short in reaction to any movement from Gamer
Wheel
B.
kick? No.
No, doesn't have it. He's not in V-trigger, doesn't have the meter either. Ooh.
Nice! Let's go!
عادة نشوف عندك لايف ليد.
I'm loving this team synergy from
Bro, I
Frost.
told you, even like we went to a quick shot out there, we actually saw Samurai in the back popping off just the same. Big jump in. And this is what I was talking about. Damage conversion looking so good. Gamer B.
Nice!
Wow.
Jeez.
What'd you say? G's broken? Is that what you just said? Because of G's?
No, yeah,
Did you say
maybe.
cheese or jeans? Which one?
All of it. All of the
Okay, all
above.
right. He's
Nice.
pretty good. He's pretty good. Oh
The
wow.
delayed crouch strong, but no, he thought it was a counter hit combo, but not quite.
Pressure. Still fighting in this neutral. Little reassurance from the squad. Mikey says, don't worry about it.
No anti-air from the side of Big Bird. Checking with the lows as Gamer B once again. There's an interruption from the crouch light punch, but here comes Gamer B.
Oh,
the
wow.
punish.
Heavy punch and the
Hey.
EX dash punch. Big damage on the side. Another
Mad
bust out with the
Cradle.
EX Mad Cradle.
Uh-oh, activation there from Big Bird. Check your lows. Don't move. Do not move. He's
Don't get
moving,
scooped.
Steve.
Just don't get scooped. It's not the move is not the bad part.
Yes,
Never mind.
it is. It definitely is. We've seen it so many times in the CPT.
Yeah.
People try to escape, but no. Yipes calls it highway robbery for a reason.
It is
Reliving
highway
it.
robbery. I will tell you one instance though. Big Bird's not using V skill while he's in trigger. I feel like that by itself literally gets G back in so much easier.
Here's why I think that Big Bird's doing the things he's doing with the dash swing low in V-trigger, because despite all that, he's covering grounds with either like a mid or a low, right? Going with a dash swing low, you
Yeah,
can
that's
check the legs, right? On top of that, you still get to cancel hit or miss into the V skill. So
True.
I think I would rather use the mix-up of going low
Mm-hmm.
and then make myself safe rather than following a projectile behind it. Unless you could do something like maybe the V-skill first and then the low. But at that point, if I see the V-skill coming at me, I'm sitting down and blocking to make sure I don't eat any of that damage, right? So I think the fear of the low is greater.
It is.
It's,
It definitely
that
is.
coming out first would be the bigger threat.
Wow. Okay, Mena going up against Angry Bird? And it's Nasser versus Dynamite. Game number 2, Angry Bird versus Mena. We're going to get into it. The Abigail.
Okay. Mm.
I think it's unless it's a loss. Unless it's a loss, he's allowed
I
to switch.
was free.
Like if he won, he couldn't switch.
Nice.
Boy, huge difference from what we're seeing right now. Gamer B is stuck in this match.
Gamer B. Oh. Axe kick once again. I definitely thought this was a completely. I was like, did I really miss that? We already know. Oof. Big damage. This character is scary up close. I know we talk about Seth a lot, but Abigail's another character we really didn't get to see too much here on Street Fighter League, on any season in all honesty. I think we've gotten 2 this season.
Okay. A lot of pressure coming from the side of Seth. Oh,
that's
big
going to hurt.
anti-air.
That is going to hurt.
See, that's the thing, right? When you switch off to Abigail, he's one of those characters that are very tall in stature, but still,
Jump medium
that
kick.
can still help him out too
Overhead.
with the normals that he has.
No, you're right. I like that, holding on to all that meter.
Nice.
This is going. Oh no, just a regular throw to kill. Okay.
Yeah, honestly, he just got a lot of damage off of jumps and just took a lot of risks. So
Yeah, MenRD going with the bag of tricks again. Using Abigail in his wheelhouse is so good, right?
Oof.
I wonder how Angry Bird would have done in this matchup if it was Zeku.
I mean, in all honesty, I think it would have worked out a little better. But do
Nice.
you want to play that game?
just play like that.
You want to play that game of getting close to Abigail and letting him do all that damage on one slip up? I don't blame him. I mean, Seth is a little more vital though, right?
Ooh, the back heavy punch, catching the mark. Finishing it off with Abigail punch. Here comes MenRD.
Dash
He
up.
loves the big body characters, man. Give him a command
Oof.
grab and see him work wonders with it. So many plus frames on that stand medium punch. Big activation time from Angry Bird. Dash up. What's that?
Nice. Oh, dash
you
up,
caught him
heavy
pressing
kick.
a button.
Big damage output right here. Danger is the name of the game. That stun's really hot for Minotaur.
Nice.
The parry, there it is.
And the optimization on the combo route, getting so much meter on the top of that. Very great call here from Angry Bird. Checking with the low.
Ooh,
Yeah,
there's the
love
parry.
it. Great interruption there from MenRD, spotting out the gaps, taking advantage of that misplay.
Big damage, crouching medium punch. Gets the anti-air.
Nice.
Okay, here we go. Standing heavy. Full combo conversion. Forward throw to keep the momentum on top of that.
Crouch strong, backing it up with the cool disaster heavy style. Ooh.
I love the control of the neutral here from
Nice.
Mena.
All right, let's go. Install.
Oh, nice.
That was sick, not gonna lie.
Big damage. Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
Activate. This is not good.
Did you hear Big Bird? He's like,
Nice.
I'm not gonna lie, that was pretty good too. That's not what I want to hear. from
That's
my
not what
team.
you want to hear from the opposite team. That was actually pretty sick. What the? Oh, caught you
no.
jumping.
Yes, yes.
Uses the trigger too. And once again, MenRD's bag of characters making him look unstoppable. Still alive in this set here.
Yeah, I like that anti-air coming from Angry Bird as well. Trying to reclaim that momentum. As long as he's fully aware that Mena's willing to jump, I think that's pretty important to keep him on the ground game.
Oof.
Nice.
Tries to go for the
Nice.
anti-air. The
Good
jump
time,
in
baby.
finds us. Mark that heavy kick.
Ooh, the double stuff? I like that.
Crouching
There's the
medium
confirm.
kick. Just harassing at this point.
You are
Probably-
looking for the activation if
Yeah.
you're Angry Bird, right? You're creating all this space to ensure that there's very risk.
There it
I was
is.
gonna say very little risks.
Nice!
Yeah!
What a check!
The interruption there from Angry Bird, MenRD. Okay, this is gonna be a chance.
Empty jump low didn't work out. Oh, wow. Low four confirming the Abigail EX punch. Metro City head crush. Oh, wow. With
Nice,
whip.
nice,
Oh,
nice.
my
Go, go.
gosh.
That was
Just
really
wait for
unfortunate
it.
for MenRD.
Yeah, he's not playing patient. He just acts like he's playing neutral and then he starts jumping.
Yeah.
I'm just wait, don't start. When he has V trigger or when he wants to activate V trigger, he will always do EX rush punch or EX one punch or the sweep. Just look out for them.
Ugh, crouch heavy punch anti-air. Abigail flip.
Nice confirm. And the corner in favor of MenRD right now. Crouch jab. Oh,
Nice.
confirm once again. MenRD gets scooped. Hella damage and the stun. Is that a perfect?
100%.
Your time, okay? Use the clock.
Oh my gosh, man. Abigail, big boy damage.
What did they feed him when he was growing up? A bunch of birds.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
The leanest protein you can get, Steve.
Nice.
That's the leanest protein you can get.
Oh, well, that's like meat, I guess.
Oh, wow. Almost got the confirm. Goes for the low this time. With the reversal, the parry working out. And look at the control my man Mena RD has in the corner.
Overhead.
Trigger on the
Great
team.
block on the side of Angry Bird. You had to be looking for that, right? Side switch. Hands. No, he's going for the knockdown, and the counter hit is big. Uh-oh. Stun is imminent.
Wow, armor through. Didn't
so
work
smart.
out. Great tech. EX.
Oh,
Nice.
he's still safe.
Oh my God!
Nice!
Let's go! Nice call out on the armor with the EX time. Craze. We're going to one more round.
I wonder what would have happened if Abigail just kept running and took all the hits with the armor. I think the Grey Life wouldn't have been enough, right? I think he might have would have died either way.
Yeah, the Grey Life would have. That was one of the things they changed. The Grey Life definitely would have caught up to him, and he would have died.
What a
nice
whiff
sweep. Oh, the range control, just a stand medium punch.
Nice.
Finding this mark, nice confirm once again. Dash up.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
Great use of the
wow.
V-skill there, parrying after finding the gap. I think there's a way to opti-select that, and Mena RD's definitely found the timing.
Once again, another character switch for Mena.
Nice.
Working out, tries to bait him out, catches the jump. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Oh, that was a very risky parry. Activate EXDP.
Nice!
Oh, do it again? You're dead.
Let's go! Let's go! That was sick.
I like it. Big Bird back on the side of Team Master saying that was sick instead. Angry Bird clutching it out with a mad cradle, finding the gap in between. Speaking of finding gaps, again, Mena RD did a great job as well when it came to playing defense. But Angry Bird just has the clutch factor.
So once again, we have Smug in the seat going up against Samurai. These guys are going to be completely unlocked. After that pop-off by Samurai after that team victory, things are not looking too good for Dynamite. However, I'm interested to see what's about to happen. This next match is going to be important.
Mikey, look, I'm going to tell you one thing. You got 2 players behind you. Play however the hell you want. All right? Play however you want. Don't second guess yourself. Go all in.
Wow, and look at Samurai's face. After hearing the confidence this team is putting him, he's like, yup, that's all I needed to hear. Let me play.
I do like Akuma versus Balrog, to be quite honest with you, but Smug is like an innovator with this character. There's certain things that are just like you can't prepare for. And that's the thing about Smug. He just keeps it so ambiguous with his offense, and his defense is top-notch. The only thing I would say against Smug's defense is his reluctancy to throw or tech throws. I wonder if Samurai will spot that quick, or if he's just going to keep playing the neutral game and not really risk it.
I feel like put like this, if he successfully shimmies Smug, that is going to be something big, right? All the other teams have pointed out that Smug is kind of weak to that walk-up throw because he likes to start off with that target combo in up-close situations. So a lot of times he's getting thrown in recovery and sometimes in startup. Mikey can definitely take advantage of that. And by Mikey, I mean Samurai. Goes for the sweep to start things off. That cool black Nasser Akuma color as well. The team jersey.
I will say, yeah, the meaty factor from XSK Samurai. Man, I always throw that out there. His meaties are on point with Akuma as well. After anything like Crouch Strong, it's so dangerous. Despite it having more pushback this time around in this season, it's still a threat, right?
Overhead reset.
No.
Samurai didn't see it coming, tries to get out of there. Once again, Smug, one of the best Balrog in the world, you ask me. Definitely one of the best players in the country. Activated after the target combo.
Oh.
Nice air fireball confirm into the trigger dragon punch. Neutral jump, B reversal thrown.
That.
Mikey is getting into it, tries to go for an anti-air, didn't work out because of the fireballs.
Nice!
Again, the EX fireballs from Samurai. That has been a staple of Samurai since Season 2 Street Fighter League. My man closes out rounds with the Tiger Knee EX fireball, and it always seems to work, but here comes Smug.
And it's so smart because Smug is always aware of the anti-air options, right? He caught him midway through, but now here comes Smug with the offense. This is what we talked about earlier, Steve. Like, Smug's offense is so hard to predict sometimes. He'll delay buttons at the worst timing for you. Like, even if you think you have the right idea of what button's going to press, you throw out a jab, it's going to get stuffed. His crouch medium punch timing is immaculate.
Great block on the overhead, goes for the side switch. Samurai can make something happen here. Full resources.
Opted to go for the meaties instead of the throws. Smug definitely willing to block.
Full resources. Activate off of the sweep. It's blocked. Air
Nice.
fireball confirmed. Got to be
Yes.
careful of the demon.
Yeah.
I said you gotta be careful of the demon samurai
Wow, you're hurting
with
my
a
ears.
raging demon.
Let's go!
And Big Bird. Let's Angry
All
Bird
right,
know
let's
a
go.
feeling we can all resonate with. You're hurting our ears. Give me more. Oh, the
The
pose?
pop-off. That's what I'm talking about.
Yo, Angry Bird. I like how he looks around to make sure the other team is watching. He's the physical interpreter for Samurai. Samurai's over there meditating.
man, night
The
and
physical
day.
interpreter, Angry Bird, running side by side with Nasser.
Whoo-wee. Samurai, to his credit, does a great job of mixing up his offense as well. So
And once again, this is all for the playoffs at this point. There's a lot of teams that right here are in a lot tighter situations, right? However, these guys are still pretty close and not that far behind. So these matches are important. A sweep in this part of the getting this close to the playoffs is going to be big. Slide. I like the jump out actually. Gets out of that corner. And already Half-Life gone from the side of Smug.
Nice.
Beat
big
side
check
switch.
from the medium kick. Great conversion there as well. Caught the jump. Oh,
Activate.
here comes that pressure. The Raging Bull. What's the mix? Nice block from. Oh, it's not enough. Again, that delayed crouch strong. Smug getting himself around. A huge round at that. Coming into game 2.
Needs this round to take it to a third match.
Cool.
If Samurai wins 2 rounds here, that's the end of this team battle.
Again, those delayed crouch strongs. Samurai is doing a great job this time of not getting caught with those buttons.
Oh, I like that option right there. I've seen that contest the air fireballs in the corner at that, and no conversion from a combo from Akuma. So I feel like that's a good option. Back throw after the dash up, and now the corner is in control for Smug. Gets hit by the red fireball though. Samurai trying to fight out. Dive kick and the evasion coming from Smug right now to deal with some of these options from Akuma is looking really good.
Uh-oh. Nice crouch, heavy punch there from Smug. Not willing to take any demon flip mix-ups, but here comes a ton of damage and carry. Hard knockdown.
Demon on the table once again. Check your receipt. I'm not going to let you leave
Is
the
he
store.
a V-skill one? Oh boy, he's got one more time. Oh, that has to be it, right? He's gonna do it again. He's gonna
Can't.
try to, right?
He can't right now. He's out the
Oh, I
trigger now.
totally missed it. I totally missed it.
Yeah,
You're
those
right,
last
Steve.
2 fireballs.
You're right, yeah.
I like that though, because after that you don't want to go for a back-to-back, right? Not
Uppercut,
all the time.
critical art.
Oh, are you dead?
Oh,
Nice! One more.
Smoked.
One more round.
Smoked.
Be careful with the super.
This is looking like a 3-0 on the side of Nasser right now. And once again, I'm starting to question some of these picks, man. Smug needs to turn this around something big. He needs this round. He needs this round if he wants to survive. Playoff picture looking a little out of focus for Team Dynamite if Smug can't bring this back.
Nice.
Oh no, a
Not
little bit
close
off the mark.
enough. I'm going to count that on the ducking. Man, he has so many options to deal with Demon Flip EX and normal.
Big conversion off the jabs, although
Uh-huh.
subtle as they are, he's
Oh.
getting the damage in the carry, but nice view reversal from Smug. Going for the mix-ups, the throw is going to be enough. Checking with the lows immediately after. Chasing down Samurai,
Air
overcommitted
fireballs.
to it.
No.
Walked too far in. V reversal finds the mark yet again. Delayed normals.
I
Good for
like the
Smug.
jump back. Don't give it to him. Oh,
Nice.
the Albatross.
Yes.
Give me the V skill. Let me in. We're going to another match. Gamer be letting Smug know.
Close this out. Let's go.
Best.
If I'm not mistaken, every match so far has gone to the last game.
I think you're right, actually.
I think so.
Round 1. Fight.
I definitely said Gamer B is set. 100%. Okay. Moving on.
Okay, this match is so important for Dynamite. Momentum on the side of Smug and Team Dynamite. Target combo from Akuma. Getting closer to this corner.
Yeah, Smug just has so much ahead of himself, right? On top of taking this, taking down Akuma and Samurai, he's still got 2 more birds waiting in the rafters. They're just staring at him on the line.
I like contesting here. Coming from Smug.
Oh.
So many options.
Yeah, the V-skill to get out of that mix-up, the danger of the mix-up, I should say. Yeah, punish.
Mm-hmm.
Nap time.
Back throw, jab, activate. Gets the Hurricane Kick, getting the hard knockdown on the Dragon Punch. No Demon on the table. Tex in the neutral. We've seen Smug have so many ways to get around these air fireballs, these demon flips, kind of negating the effectiveness. Oh, I thought we were going to get an armored. Oh, no. I thought we were going to get an armored uppercut to get through. Look at the damage life lead, just slightly in favor of Balrog right now.
Okay,
chip
this is going to
damage.
be pretty good for Smug right now, getting all this chip damage plus frames on top of that.
Try to go for a throw to close out. Samurai checks him with the jab. Red fireball to answer back. EX dash punch. Just inching forward to get the throw, and it's going to go to Balrog. Smug says, I know you want to inch in, but I'm not going to let you close out with the throw. Set point, and you still have two big birds and an angry one right behind Samurai.
Oh, big neutral jump in there. One of the big deterrences of Balrog, right? And that strategy to throw out those rush punches. It's a classic strat, and it worked out.
Look at the stun. Patience. The Samurai special.
Outside of the whiff punish range for Samurai. That's exactly what Smug needs to get the green light and go forward.
Wake up checks coming from Samurai with the jabs.
Plus frames on that. Dashes up, catches Samurai off guard.
I love how he's like, you know, just filing them down. Filing down that life bar. And getting him to the corner just the same.
Huge.
Big damage
even bigger
reset.
on the reset. Don't throw him.
Activate. I like the backup just in case a back throw was coming.
Nice.
Uh-oh. Getting dangerously close to this demon.
One confirm could be enough.
Low forward. He's getting to that chip range.
Ooh, let's go. Let's go.
And the V skill didn't work out this time. We've been talking about him being able to like avoid a bunch of these air approaches and just right there not working out.
What a read on Samurai to go fully committed to the demon flip into the palm. Smug might have thought there was like what, demon flip and fireballs coming out? Maybe. He's seen it before and he's, countered it successfully.
Medium
but
kick, red
Samurai was
fireball.
2 steps ahead.
No, that's definitely right. Samurai making a bunch of these small adjustments to keep the advantage against Smug right now. Oh, and just everything hitting right now, it seems like. About 60% gone. A little bit on the gray life on the side of Balrog. Samurai's in full control. Trigger is on the table and half stun. That air EX fireball just chipping away. Trying to chop down that tree. Neutral jump. This is not the end.
Damage on top of that. There was so much gray life. Oh, boy. Don't take another throw.
Nice.
Don't take another throw like that because you know why? Samurai is going to clutch it out for the rest of Team Nasser in a 3-0 victory. If you're Team Nasser, you got to be feeling real good about yourselves with the current standings.
Dynamite had quite the climb in front of him. This set did not work out for him. This team battle didn't go their way. But this is exactly what we were touching on earlier, right? Nasser seems like a team that's ready to go up, claim this victory, and has still been fighting back the entire time. Nasser is looking really strong. I would love to hear words from them. Rob TV's on the stage with the winning team, Team Nasser.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am here with the captain of Team Nasser, Big Bird. How you doing, bud?
Good, doing good. We just came off a win against Dynamite, and that was, I guess, a very, very important win. So now I guess we're almost secure to top 4, but obviously the job is not done yet. We can get top 2 if All In still loses.
I mean, that had to be one of the most clutch performances that we've seen in Street Fighter League thus far, completely because of the stakes. You guys were both 4-3 coming into this set, and you knew that you guys needed to get this win at the end of the season. What was the pressure like coming into this?
Well, I actually knew what was at the stakes here. Like, I knew if you lost, then the next 2 matches are going to be hard. But I kept it to myself. I didn't really want to pressure them. I didn't mention it at all. I didn't say anything like, we have to win today or else we're done or something. I just kept it to myself, and we played. I just wanted them to play their best. I knew Angry Bird, like, he kind of gets nervous when there's a lot of stakes, and just business as usual. Just play, decide the order, and I feel like our team especially, we are fine with any order. Depending on the team, like every team, we're fine with any order. Yeah, all the matchups. So there was really no team we had to rely on the order.
So play well, your team definitely did, and that's spoken like a true captain right there. And one last question I want to get out because I just want to make sure I give my guy, the GOAT of Street Fighter League, some shine. What were you thinking when Samurai went up against Smug's Balrog? How confident were you?
I was actually pretty confident in Mikey taking the beating Smug because I asked him how he felt about Smog, and he said, I feel pretty good, and he felt pretty confident. And I know Akuma beats Balrog, so I was like, okay, this is a good matchup for Mikey. Mikey is accustomed to it. And I told him, before he started, I told him, play however you want, go all in, don't second guess yourself, just do whatever you want, because you got 2 players behind you. You should not feel scared, you should not second guess yourself. And I guess didn't really just play how he wanted to play.
When it comes to your team, Team Nasser, I feel like for myself and a lot of people watching, we definitely can relate a lot to you guys. We've all been through things where we may have started out slow, things aren't going perfectly according to plan, and we had to claw and fight our way back to get whatever we're trying to get accomplished done. That's exactly what you guys have been doing. The captain of Team Nasser, Big Bird.
Big Bird coming through with the interview representing Nasser. I think that it's true. The team dynamic has really kind of like flushed itself out. They have a lot better understanding of how to communicate, talk to each other, and it works well for the team dynamic because now they're able to translate that communication to victories, pushing them up. Apparently, we have quite the shakeup when it comes to the standings.
Yeah, man.
And we're going to update you guys right after this
Oh,
break.
what?
We got a standings update. I guarantee you want to know what's going on. We're too close to playoffs for you guys to miss. Come back right after this break for the postgame.
Beyond the battle.
Get ready!
Destroy! Begin!
Let's go!
Disappear! Kneel! Strength to crush the spirit of the king.
Alright! I really like to exercise, and training is a lot of fun.
Time to meet your death, vile insect.
Pull out all the stuff!
Hadouken! Witness the power of the Continental. This is the power of the king.
Week 12 comes to a close. We've had some matches today that definitely made me wince. Some made me say, this is some damn good Street Fighter. Let's talk a little bit about Alpha 3 versus UIU, NASA versus Dynamite. But before we get there, I think we should crown the Seiko Play of the Day. We've seen some pretty tense matches. Vicious, I'm going to leave the drum roll to you. Tell us what it is.
The Seiko Play of the Day indeed goes to Nephew and his performance over UYU. Again, the OCVs are obviously one of the main candidates for the Play of the Day, but the way he navigated around Team UYU, pressing those fierces like it was nobody's business. This man was throwing so many heavy punches, so many back roundhouses, and the fact that they clipped majority of the time, that speaks volumes. He was living in Team UYU's head rent-free.
He was definitely in. We made the look. He was in their house, not paying rent, eating all the snacks, not even helping bringing in the groceries. That's how my man Nephew was playing. So Seiko Play of the Day will go to none other than Alpha 3's Nephew. And Alpha 3 goes on to another victory with the help of that OCV coming from Nephew. Now let's get to the numbers. These matches today very much kind of influence their playoff picture going forward. Yes. Of course, UIU on the bottom end of that spectrum, so we're not really talking about them. But the matchup that really makes a lot of difference that we saw today was the Nasser Dynamite match.
Indeed.
And that was a scary one. We had a 3-0, right? We had a
solid
4-team
3-0.
sweep.
It went down to the wire each and every one of the sets, but what's important is, again, 3-0 in its entirety. Very, very impressive. I believe that shakes them up in the standings, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, let's take a look at the standings now that we've gotten over that a little bit. Standings, we're going to start from the bottom, go to the top. UYU holding down that last spot. We see Psycho Shinobi right above them at 3 and 5. Dynamite with 4 and 4, All In with 5 and 3. We see Nasser also with that 5 and 3, which makes things very interesting. All In is gonna get kind of scary, and of course we see Alpha 3 holding it out with 7 and 1, a dominant first place showing. We still have weeks of play left.
3 weeks.
So it does not mean that these are the highest numbers we're gonna see. These guys are all tied in matches played, but Vicious, what do you take away from this? I mean, we've been here all this time looking at it kind of unfold. The playoff picture's getting just a little bit clearer. What are some of your thoughts?
I'll keep it short and sweet. Essentially, we have 3 more weeks of regular season play. All of the wins matter, right? If you're Alpha 3, you're sitting at the top spot. You can't be too comfortable yet, because if you happen to lose each and every one of these weeks, it comes down to how many matches and games were won, even the rounds, if necessary, to determine those tiebreakers. And the way I see it currently, Nasser and All In could easily take the 1 and 2 place spot in case of Alpha 3 taking those L's, right? Because if I'm not mistaken, Nasser has just a good amount of wins as well. Same with All In. They've done some